shit. Let's get ready to have a good time, have fun, party, and go fucking wild!
Jokes, politics, topics of the day. Welcome to Jim Norton, Sam Roberts.
Whoa. That was sick.
Thanks. I like that as a new opening.
You can do it. You're just going to say that every day?
Every day.
Like, even, I mean, I don't. Jokes,
politics,
that's not
topics of the day.
There happens to be a lot happening in politics, but I don't think, like in 2 weeks, we probably won't be talking a lot about politics anymore.
Oh, well, we'll see. I mean, 2 weeks, it's in August. Or almost August.
Headed towards the DNC.
When is that?
What, end of August? Is it in like a month, maybe?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I think soon-ish. Yeah, I guess maybe it is. Maybe you're right. Maybe we will be, as a population, leaning politics heavy for until November.
Of course.
The disastrous debate really kicked off the season early.
And then the one thing is, the greatest thing I'm looking forward to is for the next 4 years, watching the media just completely melt down. I mean, they barely made it out of that last one intact. They were so upset by him.
They've been melting down, though.
I know.
It's just like, it's yeah.
But this will be the greatest example. If Trump wins, this will be the greatest example of how much influence they've lost.
Well, yeah, and I think it's twofold, because not only is this happening, but also, like, traditional media has less and less relevance.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those things colliding do, I think, leave people in a state of panic, because that power that you once had as a member of the esteemed mainstream media, it's not the same anymore.
It's gone, and no matter what,
it's degenerating.
You put your heads together, and it still happened. It still happened.
We really strategized this thing. I don't understand.
Yeah, you all got together. You put your little heads together.
Yeah,
and you got them reelected.
We had a meeting and everything. I don't understand.
You dummies.
We told everybody this is bad.
Except the LA Times. That's a great paper.
You like the LA Times?
Love the LA Times.
Well, yeah, you're a mainstream media guy.
With them. I want the New York Times.
Yet.
Failing.
The failing New York Times, unless there's something they want to put in their Sunday edition.
I mean, look, would I be amenable to it? Sure.
Here's the thing about Jim Norton people don't realize. You can be bought.
I'm pliable.
Yeah.
I am pliable.
Right. Spineless.
I wasn't thinking spineless. I mean, some might say a jellyfish-like skeletal makeup.
Yeah. It just means you can fit into tight areas.
Under a door. Yeah.
Right. No vertebrae.
Hey, Jordy, did you talk to your mom yesterday? I didn't know she listened to the show.
Tell her I said what's up, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll tell her.
Sam's hollering.
Yeah, I couldn't help it.
No, she
Tell
goes.
her I said hi.
She goes,
too.
yeah, that.
Okay.
I will.
All right.
I will, Jim.
Okay.
That's Doug.
That was Doug. Doug wanted to. He saw people were having fun with a joke. He wanted to jump on and have a little for himself.
He didn't realize that the bus had left. He just stepped into the open street alone.
I'm getting on the bus too.
Yeah. Oh, so what happened when you're home? Do you live with your mom?
Huh? Not right now. I'm living in the city right now, but
nice.
She's in Connecticut. She listens to the show all the time. She goes, if it were any better or any worse, maybe they would have had a conversation, but they were just dumbstruck by how just all right that performance was.
She's a pretty smart lady.
She's not wrong.
She's not. You're right, because it wasn't disastrous.
No. You have a voice.
Right, yeah,
but
it wasn't
like
noteworthy.
Broadway.
You weren't warmed up.
Nor should it be. You're not a Broadway actor.
No, I'm not.
So it was like, okay, For a normal dude, I guess that was. I guess he performed the song. That's a really smart observation.
Well, the big story today is Jordy the intern announces he was drunk during the show and is checking himself into a rehab.
Yes.
And that was why his song was a little off.
Yeah, and it happens. It happens, but we're applauding you for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How funny is that?
I mean, that's a wild, these wild turns. Every story is just taking these insane turns because we were talking about that country artist, I guess, who sang, I guess she's a country
National
artist,
anthem, yeah.
that sang the national anthem at the Home Run
Breathy.
Derby. Yeah, I mean, breathy is complimentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was, as it's at least in the tournament, for sure, Final Four of the worst national anthems of all time.
Yeah, Roseanne doesn't count because, again, she's not a singer.
And kind of doing half a bit anyway.
Half a bit.
Yeah.
This was meant to be good.
Right. This is Ingrid performing, and she posted, and people were like, what the hell happened? Because she's a 4-time Grammy nominee. And it was horrible. And so she wrote on her Instagram yesterday, I'm not going to bull sugar y'all.
Yeah, that's cool. Clean it up.
Yeah. She wrote on, I'm not going to bullshit y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself into a facility today to get the help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to Major League Baseball, all the fans, and this country. I love so much for that rendition. I'll let y'all know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun. XO, Ingrid.
Here's what that was. She might have been drunk, but that was, you have to do something to save this because that was a disaster.
Yeah. How do we disappear you for a little bit?
How do we disappear you for a little bit?
And build the comeback arc.
Yeah, and you've apologized. That's all you need for an apology. Mm-hmm. Hey, I was drunk. I'm really sorry.
And I'm going into a facility which is like, oh, well, you can't make fun of that. She's
Well, you
trying
can't
to get
mad
better.
at it. You can't get mad
You
at
can't
that.
get mad at that. You got a problem.
I bet you most of the things are supportive. Hey, you go get the help you need.
Okay, well, one of the comments says, you're saying alcohol caused that. Something tells me it's a cover-up for whatever you actually were on. Either way, I wish you well in getting help. That's like one
that's
of
just nitpicking.
the least supportive.
That's not helpful.
Right. This is the most brilliant marketing strategy in the history of music. Well played. I don't know. I think the internet has smartened a lot of people up. Like these are old school.
Sounds like a bunch of cynics to me, Sam.
You're right. And that's the real
Sounds like a
problem.
bunch of cynics.
Yeah.
Young gal needs a little help. Let's offer it to her.
That's all. She's extending a hand.
White Knight.
That's my man over here.
That's right.
Wasn't even that bad, actually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? She hit the word Bray. She forgot the V.
So what? She's a little tipsy when she showed up. Big deal. It's a celebration.
Exactly.
I don't love, and I'm sure not on her part, but the idea that there were people that would ask her to apologize to this country that she loves, as if like patriots were so upset that the national anthem was spoiled because it means so much to this great land of ours.
You know what, though? There are so many babies in this country
That's what I mean.
that would have went, yeah, you can say what you want about anything else, but that one.
It's disrespectful to the flag.
You know, my parents taught me you don't have a drink within 2 hours of singing the national anthem.
It's like swimming.
If there's any liquor on your breath.
Yeah, you can't sing the anthem. Just taking Listerine shots so you can sing the anthem.
You have to, no.
No, there's alcohol in it.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
So, yeah, she just did
There
that.
you go.
That's
Here-
a big one to fuck up the anthem.
Especially at the Home Run Derby. That was a big spotlight.
Everyone knows how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that it got as much air as it did
Yeah.
the same week that Trump got shot shows you what a big story it is.
You know you've done a bad rendition of a song when it knocks the assassination attempt of a former president out of the top spot. That's a bad rendition of a song.
That's very bad. Nobody's talking about it though, right? Because of the Trump thing. Oh, they're still finding the time. They're still finding the time.
It's
to
crazy.
discuss.
They're not even talking about Trump that much.
No, not tonight.
At the RNC, they're all talking about you.
All the Republicans are like, I thought we'd have all the attention. Wow, we didn't realize this would happen. Yeah, so it's interesting. She says, I'm checking myself into a facility today. The wording is just interesting.
It
It doesn't say rehab. It says a facility. Oh, that's true. I'll let you all know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun.
And now, when you're going, because of this, are you really going to take it seriously, or is it something she's had a problem? I guess maybe she's had. If you get drunk before a gig of this magnitude,
You got a problem.
you got a problem. Like, if you don't know, like, I can't get fucked up here.
Yeah. But, I mean, when you're in it, you're in it. Like,
Sure.
Is this just...
It's probably more than that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because that's a pretty big problem to just get all fucked up before.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just sing it
It's
once.
live.
Live.
Do you think her publicist came in and said, "You've spoiled your performance with the drink"?
I was wondering. You had this little smile in the corner of your mouth. I knew you
The
had
drink has ruined you.
something. Drink. All right, yeah, I guess the drink.
Well,
I'm
good
going
luck
into
to
a facility to fix my problem with the drink.
Yes, the drink has become a burden too heavy to bear.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, nobody predicted that this would be the rationale behind it.
No one. But
Right.
it really is the only acceptable
People
answer.
just thought she sucked at singing.
That's the only other answer. I stink or I'm drunk.
Right. Right. And I like, too, that we went to the Tiny Desk concerts.
Yep.
None of us knew who she was. And all of us were like, well, I mean...
I can see it.
Yeah, exactly. When she's singing her own style, I guess she's fine. But the idea of maybe she's just not a great singer was really the prevailing theory.
Yeah,
that we were all working with.
Yeah, she's okay, but she doesn't hold long notes.
Yeah, she can't sing big songs.
Rocket, red glare. She just cuts them off before they get difficult.
Do you think she tries to mount a comeback? Like, after she gets out of her facility, she'll try to get another national anthem gig?
No, she'll sing America the Beautiful somewhere.
Mm,
She'll belt that. That's a better song anyway.
it is. Yeah, but, I mean, there's so... Ray Charles' version of that song, you're going to try to compete?
I'm sure. It's funny, on the way in on the old subway.
Oh, you took the mass transit system?
Yeah, choo-chooed it.
Wow.
And I was watching Ray Charles singing Johnny Cash with Johnny Cash sitting there. It was great.
What song was it?
Just one verse of Walk the Line.
Ah,
Much-
I've never heard Ray Charles sing I Walk the Line.
But it's much, much different. It's a Ray Charles version, but it's on a T, like one of Johnny Cash's teams. I'm going to guess it's in 1976. There was no date.
like his variety show?
A variety show type vibe. Or maybe even earlier, maybe 71 or 72, because Ray seems a lot... I just saw the moment that they sang. But it's...
You know who's sitting next to him?
I guess he I hope... Yeah, he does know.
Okay.
Hey, I got something I want to tell you. I bet you didn't know I knew. I checked the calendar. And I
Your
found
shirt
out
is blue.
a little something about you. I won't be the first to say
Your
that.
socks don't match.
I'd like to say happy birthday
You're
to
a-
Ray Charles.
Johnny Cash, like, even when he spoke, had a melody to his voice.
Yeah, and his hair. He's an awesome guy.
He rules.
Yeah.
And on behalf of
These
the
variety shows are such cheese dick idiocy, but Johnny Cash still makes it seem cool.
Well, there was only 3 networks, so back then this was on one of them. I mean, and the background is it looks like 72,
Right.
73.
I feel
I
so
like
good about this until I
Where's it 60s even?
This for you, if you don't mind.
It looks like the
I
70s.
keep a close watch on this boy.
Johnny's
Watching
is
this on
better.
the subway.
Keep my eyes wide
Well,
open all the time.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
yeah.
figuratively speaking.
Do ya?
I keep the ends out for the tide finds. Oh, girl, you're mine now. That's why I walked around.
1970.
Yes, I do. Did you hear that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we heard it.
What a cool guy. Only a cool black guy could go, "Did you hear that?" And
Yeah.
it works.
And it works. Johnny, matter of fact, I did hear that.
It's just a cool way to end it.
I'm sitting right next to you. You got a microphone.
I could never do it and go, "Did you hear that?" 'Cause
Yeah.
it sound needy.
Did you hear?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, we heard you, Jim.
Got it, Jim. Heard you.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. You'd be asking, did you hear that, because of the lack of reaction.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that?
And plus, he can't tell if Johnny's smiling or not.
No. Be vocal in your response. Yeah.
Nice
But
little
like
version.
Ray Charles had huge substance problems, as did Johnny Cash, and they never had like disastrous
That's right.
national anthem performances.
They also probably, pick and choose. Maybe that's my guess as to when they would. I was gonna say get fucked up, but if you're an alcoholic, you don't really.
Yeah, I mean, didn't Ray Charles have like a heroin problem?
I guess so. Yeah.
It's real tough once you're on heroin to be like, you know what? I'll save it for after the
Someone
show.
was getting him the heroin.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, musicians always have
Always have people. Elvis, Dr. Nicopolis.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick.
Oh, is that from the movie? I didn't see the movie.
No, it was The Simpsons. Dr. Nick is based on he's an unreliable doctor, and that's why they named him Dr. Nick.
I forget his first name. Something Nicopolis. I don't remember. But he had gray hair. I hated him when I was a kid because I thought he was the villain.
Sure.
He killed Elvis.
He's kind of the villain.
Yeah.
I mean, what about
George Nicopolis. Thank you.
he's villainous at least.
Well, I mean, he did get in
What about
trouble.
Michael Jackson's doctor?
Conrad Murray, yeah.
Yeah, the villain. These are villainous people. They know, because if you're a doctor, it's one thing to just go like, well, they asked for it, I'm going to give it to them. But if you're a doctor, you know better than anybody how dangerous what you're doing is.
Well, Conrad Murray, too, is worse because he watched him, he called 911, but then didn't tell them he had given him propofol. Like, he was bullshitting to protect himself, whereas Dr. Nicopolis just overprescribed to everyone.
That.
They said there was one 30-day period where he had written 10,000 prescription pills or something. I mean, it was fucking bananas how much this guy overprescribed.
But then, you know what? You know how many doctors were doing that when all the pain pills started, all the oxys and everything started taking over. A lot of doctors, it becomes very difficult for them to say no to all that cash.
I believe the quote was that Elvis said to him, if you don't get it for me, I'll buy the goddamn drugstore. That was the quote I heard years ago.
And he wasn't bluffing.
I mean, he could have.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, I might as well,
Get mine. I'm not going to stop it from happening.
At least I can regulate it. That's probably what you tell yourself when you're a doctor.
You have to justify
I can regulate it, at least,
Yeah.
He has chronic pain.
I wonder if he watched those last Elvis performances, though, and was like, maybe I'm going too far with this.
I don't know, you hear him sing fucking My Way. He couldn't remember the fucking title of it, then he belts it out.
He belts it out.
He's like, you need pills?
Yeah. The real problem is the weight.
Yeah.
You could fix your diet.
Yeah,
I
the
think
fried
we'd be
banana
okay.
and peanut butter sandwiches, that enabling kitchen bitch makes you at 2 a.m.
That's right. Why aren't we talking about your chef?
Yeah, exactly. Died on the toilet trying to push out one of those fucking peanut butter banana sandwiches.
Right, if he hadn't had all that potassium in him.
I watched a thing on her making them. Well, did we watch that on the show? I watched, maybe on YouTube, it was his chef making his fried banana and peanut butter sandwiches, slabs of butter. It's a heart attack waiting to happen, but it looked delicious.
I mean, it sounds amazing.
It's delicious.
So you fry the banana slices, or you fry you do it like a grilled cheese?
I don't remember. Maybe you can find the video. I don't remember exactly, but it looked like if I had the chance, even if I was on a diet, if Elvis wants to have a nice fried banana, would you have eaten one with him?
Of course. I'll have one now.
I would have one now, too. I would. In honor of the king.
Yeah.
I mean, would you join the Memphis Mafia?
In 100%.
Me
In
too.
a second.
You'd have to,
right now. I would do it today.
You would?
If they said you can get in today, I'll do it.
Even though Elvis is no longer
gone.
with us, just to
And they're all old dudes.
just to pay your respects to the king.
That's right.
Is Red West still alive?
I don't know. I got my TCB tattoo. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and you're a real one with that too, not one of these phony balonies.
That's right. Thank you. I couldn't. Yeah.
He died in 2017.
Do you know are you able to find the video? Yeah, this. I don't know if this is. She was a black woman in the kitchen. That's all I remember. That's Elvis. There. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, so you fry the
That
banana
morning
slices.
When I walked into the dining room, I spoke. I said, "Good morning." He said, "Good morning." I said, "What are we going to have for breakfast this morning?" He said, "Fried peanut butter and banana sandwich." And I looked at him. I said, "What?" He said, "Fried peanut butter and banana sandwich." I said, "I never heard of it."
But she could still whip them up.
She
The
sure
first
could.
time I went in, fixed the sandwich and put it on the tray and brought it back. That wasn't right.
Oh,
Okay,
he
so
sent her
you
back.
His father was sitting there, and he said, "Mary, I'm going with you and help you. And let's see, maybe both of us can get it right." I said, "Okay." And he said, let's toast the bread first.
Okay.
So we toast the bread and then spread the peanut butter on it and slice the bananas and put on it. And put them into the skillet and kept
Wow.
turning them with the spatula. And turn them till they got heated all the way through.
Okay.
Then I take them and
Look, I mean, there's butter everywhere.
So the way you do it,
them back to me.
if you hit pause, yeah. So it looks like what you have to do is you toast the bread, then you put the peanut butter on so it gets all melty, which, that's amazing. Then you fry the banana slices on their own, put them on the sandwich, then you put butter in the pan, and once you've made the sandwich, fry the sandwich again in the butter the way you might do a grilled cheese, but with a lot of butter.
And peanut butter and banana.
And the peanut butter and banana is already on there.
Do you know how fucking good that must be?
So good.
I mean, that's the type of sandwich I would eat that sandwich every day and convince myself this is a very healthy thing I'm doing.
Like, do you literally? He wore one-piece jumpsuits
Yeah.
that had to get bigger every year, and he still ate that shit.
Didn't care.
He was a sex symbol,
Yes, he was.
and he was just fucking
Sweaty.
obese.
So sweaty.
Best.
He would like to drink a Coca-Cola while he was at the piano.
Yeah,
on stage.
no DC back then.
No. He
Have a Coke.
I like a Coca-Cola Classic while I'm performing.
Yeah, makes you thirstier.
That's awesome.
There's no bottles of water.
Yeah, but just the syrup is so tasty. It's because it's sweet. There's a good flavor to it. I love soda. So, I mean, the idea of you're the king, what would the king do? I mean, look back when kings were powerful, not now.
Henry VIII.
Right. Kings are like wieners now.
Yeah.
Right? That's
Yeah.
like Larry King. He was like a skinny guy. Like, who cares? No power.
King Charles.
Right. King Charles. Everybody, he like reveals his portrait. Everybody's like, what a dick.
Douchebag.
Nobody cares.
Nice portrait, Dick.
Right. But when like kings were beheading people, right?
Yeah.
When they would go through like 8 wives and stuff
Henry
like that.
was the best.
Henry VIII.
Hey, you're getting fat, bitch. Cut her head off.
Cut her head off. Let's go to the next one. And then he'd get remarried.
Yeah.
Knowing he cut the last 3 wives' heads off, I think the 4 times the charm.
I mean, every woman must have, the first time they all sucked his dick, they're probably shaking. Oh, God, it's girthy. Hope I don't bite it.
But was he a skinny guy?
He not only was he not skinny, he was so fat.
Right.
He had a half circle part of the table had to be cut out so he could sit comfortably at the table and reach everything.
So if Elvis is going to be the king, a skinny king is like a nickname. A big fat king is like, okay, this is the king.
Like I like the fact that the father was even panicking. Vern, like he was like, he's not happy with the sandwich.
Isn't that so great? Like, how do you get there? How, like, as a father, like, how do you even, like, that for the power dynamic to shift that much to realize the son is the meal ticket? You know what I mean?
And she's like, and he grabbed me by the shirt collars, and I'm not going to say what he called me, but we made that sandwich.
We made it. Yeah. Yeah, let's work on this together. Let's work on this together.
I wonder where that is right now, because this is a very old video. This video is in the late 70s or 1980 or whatever. So I wonder if this is actually in the Graceland kitchen or is this home?
I was wondering that too, if maybe they shot it in the Graceland kitchen, for the authenticity of it. I don't know.
Can we watch the rest of this? It's only a few more seconds. I want to hear that sound.
Plowed and taking them back to me. He said, that's what I want. That's right. And then smile. If he wanted them in the morning when he woke up, I would have to fix them. If he wanted them at 2 o'clock in the morning, I would have to still fix them for him. Whenever he get a taste for him, he'd call down, and that's what he wanted.
That rules.
Well, yeah, I imagine that hoped to make him heavy because he wanted them real rich.
He wanted them real rich.
He wanted them rich.
It doesn't look like his kitchen.
Oh, no.
Okay.
This is probably a home she's just showing.
Yeah. She's probably been able to afford herself quite a nice kitchen. She probably made quite a pretty penny being the on-call 24-hour
chef,
fried peanut butter and banana sandwich chef.
I'd love to. I'm sure dead at this point, but I'd love to know what's that.
He bought her a house.
He did, right? He was very generous with certain people, right?
Bought her a house, a new Cadillac, and 6 other vehicles over the years.
Let's just say the sandwiches moved her to a bigger house.
How long was he with her? How long was she as chef?
14 years.
14 years. I wonder how they met. Like, how do you become Elvis's live-in chef? Like, was she a cook for somewhere else, and he's like, I want you, come with me?
Maybe. That's a good call. Because that is the type of thing you'd probably do. Just like be around somebody, either in like a restaurant or at somebody else's house or whatever, and go like, okay, she works for me now.
Have you been to Graceland?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure you have, Troy.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah, I went Dice many years ago, and we got a semi-private tour. Like we weren't with the public. It was open to the public that day, but we had our own like group that went.
Yeah.
Kenny, Dice, Happy Face guys from Dice's band, and he loved it.
Yeah, I mean it rules. I did the old school, headphones tour.
Oh yeah, we had a tour guide. We walked us to the plane was small, but that bed on the back with the big seatbelt across it is cool.
Yeah. I was a kid when I went. It's probably like 12 or something like that, but yeah, I was already obsessed with Elvis.
You were?
Yeah, as a kid, yeah.
Yeah, you were working with him.
You talking about Troy?
I was saying, it's cool. Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Through and through.
I got that Elvis Greatest Hits cassette tape at Graceland. I played the shit out of that tape.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of those summers that we were in Kentucky. And we probably drove like, 2 or 3 hours to Graceland. Just one.
Is that Nashville, Graceland, or where is it?
I think it's outside of Memphis.
Oh, Memphis, right.
Yeah, I think it's right outside of Memphis. I've been to Graceland. I would like to see, is his house in Tupelo still there?
That's a good question. I know I've seen it in the pictures. They have pictures of it in front of me.
I would go to his house in Tupelo.
I didn't know he had a house in Tupelo.
Well, that's where he's born.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's near One Below. Richard Pryor's Mudbones. Yes.
Jordan liked that one. It's like, oh. The rest of us hated it. Jordan, it took him a second.
Well, the context is he's doing it as a drunk.
Sure. No.
Yeah. But I had to give credit where it was due.
No, sure.
People think I made that up.
No, not that.
Yeah, it looks like it's still there.
All right.
Yeah, I would go check that out.
I don't need to see somebody's birthplace. Like, I guess I would. Hey, is the new Eminem record good? By the way, sorry.
It's okay.
It's like it's a fun throwback piece.
Did he trash Candace Owens? Because I saw something online where she was.
Yeah, I saw her talking about it. I didn't hear
Oh, okay.
But he's like trashing a lot of people.
Yeah, I see.
He's going back to the old school, like
giving people a beating.
Yeah, trashing people. Make some Diddy jokes in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he still have the blonde hair? Did he shave the beard?
No. His beard's weird, but he has the beard.
What is the beard for?
I think he's. I think
he hide his neck.
Yeah, I think he might. I think he's an insecure guy. It's like I just think that there's a lot of. He likes to keep himself a certain way.
Maybe sure.
Maybe he doesn't want to look older. He wants to keep like that. The Eminem look.
Yeah.
Became so iconic.
Yes. It's hard to give that up.
Right, and yeah, maybe.
The Just for Man is a little weird. He goes a little heavy with it.
He goes very heavy.
But I guess he doesn't want to. He's like 51. I guess he doesn't want to look like an old guy.
Some guys, like Jon Stewart, leans into gray hair.
Yeah.
Some people lean into gray hair. Me, I don't want it. I mean, on the sides are gray, and because my hair is short, it looks very gray. Mm-hmm. And Nikki's taking pictures of me. I'm like, don't post that. I look totally gray, even though in the mirror it's not. Right. It's the side. I'm like, fuck that.
I mean, look.
I'm gonna go bald. Enough.
You got to get really tan, is what you got to do.
Tan with gray?
No, but then I'll be fucking still kind of gray with cancer.
Yeah, but then the gray looks cooler when you. It's
true.
the gray with the really white.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, if you could get a little tan and some salt and pepper going, you could be a zaddy.
Yeah.
It would be good for you to.
Bald.
I mean, you are bald.
I mean, like you bald.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's just
it fucking rolls, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not that. It's the same thing as the gray hair thing. I was like, either I got to get follicles, which is a far more realistic option now than it ever has been, or just get rid of all of it and lean in. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna have to do that. Because I'm so close anyway. When I am bald, no one cares. No one thinks it's weird.
No, because you've been so close to bald.
Yeah.
For so long. Yeah, I have one of those razors that you like.
Let me borrow it.
No, but you can get your own. But it's like an electric. It's like an electric. It's almost like a half sphere.
Yep.
That you just kind of.
Do you do that after you shave your? Is that like when you're when it comes in after 2 days, then you go over that? Does it actually make it like you, or you still got to razor it?
I don't. I never razor it.
Really?
I've never razored it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, no, it goes real close.
What's it called? Which one you got?
I don't know. I literally bought it at a CVS, so it's not like it's like this top of the line thing.
How many top of the line one?
Okay, well, I'm sure there's a top of the line one. You probably buy 6 of them.
Yeah. Did you ever cut your head with it or no?
No, nope. You can get your like bottom of your neck too a little bit with it. I mean, you can't like detail.
Do you do
with
your
it 'cause
pubes?
you do your pubes with it, sure. Butthole hairs, whatever you need.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, clean that ass.
Yeah, you put it on the butthole, then you're like, oh, I missed a spot on my head. Put it right back on the head. Yeah, it's perfect.
I never need to like when do you rip your assholes out by the root?
The assholes?
The asshole hairs? I don't ever need to shave back there. I'm pretty good.
No.
Oh, yours is a
So
mess.
lucky guy. Oh, yeah, it's a forest back there.
Oh, I have a little bit, but nothing.
You groom back there?
All the time.
Do you?
All the time.
Yeah, you got to keep it clean.
How do you groom back there?
I take soap, like body soap,
Oh yeah, I
and
wash
I
my asshole.
put your leg up,
Okay.
kind of lather it in there,
Okay.
and you take the razor you'd use on your face and just
Like a big, like...
yeah.
Oh, you don't use shaving cream?
You use the soap.
Why? I don't like soap.
That feels scary.
It's not as fun of a shave as a razor shave. By the way, whoever put that fucking perfume scent in Gillette, you fucking suck.
You hate him?
It stinks. Gillette used to, you know that nice foam shaving cream scent?
It's the best a man can get.
It's a great smell. A shaving cream, like Barbasol still has that.
Yeah.
You know, it almost sounds like that when you put it on your fucking face.
Like an old school barbershop smell.
These assholes at Gillette, these fucking absolute idiots,
Right.
took this shitty fucking the fucking livery driver shit smell that you can smell from when you're getting in.
Sure.
That ripe,
Right.
pungent. It's not even a cologne smell. It's a sharp, pungent overuse of pure oil smell.
Right. That like I put on because I didn't shower.
It's a 2-drop but guys rub it in because they don't. It's one of those things,
Yeah.
like a concentrate, where it's all you need, and then walk through it.
Except you rub it all over
But
yourself.
they wear it like it's fucking cologne.
Yeah.
And then rub it in until they can smell it.
the girls love it.
It fucking reeks.
Right.
It sucks. And then Gillette did that to their shaving cream, and it's fucking disgusting.
I don't use
It
shaving
makes
cream.
me nauseous.
Yeah.
Fucking horrible. I realized that I'd forgotten I bought Gillette on the road. One spray into my hand, I was like, ugh.
No. Yeah, I don't use shaving cream either, so I don't know.
You don't?
No.
You use soap?
No. No, it's an electric thing, so it doesn't. I mean, you can
Under
do
your
it.
neck, though.
I have like a electric because I don't use a razor on my neck because
Oh, could you get those bumps? Oh, yeah. We
so-
know the heritage. Yeah.
Okay, so I use
We understand why.
an electric
No,
trimmer.
of course you get the bumps.
Okay. That's neither here nor
Of
there.
course you do.
Okay, all right, Matt.
That's the final bit of proof that we needed. It's the neck. It's the fucking ingrown hairs on the neck.
well, it's just
Yeah, I know. We understand.
It's a texture issue.
Sure.
with the hair,
It was,
you
it
know.
was a fellow coworker. I got it.
Okay, Matt in Florida. What's up, Matt?
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I pull my butthole hairs out after I take a shit in this semi, and after they all dry up, they come out real easy, man. Real easy.
In the truck?
Oh, yeah, that's why you got a Home Depot bucket. Yeah,
Good for you.
that's what they're made for. Hey, there's a guy out of Lakeland, Florida. He bought Elvis's third jet and converted it into a motorhome. You ought to see it. It's pretty cool as hell.
A
Yeah,
motorhome. Does he
Jimmy's
drive
World.
it? Or does he drive it, or is it parked and he just lives
Maybe
in
it's
it?
just like a trailer.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it was a Lear jet, okay, and he converted it into a motorhome. The guy's name's Jimmy's World on YouTube. It's freaking amazing.
Oh, let's look at that.
I love the idea, though.
Thank
of
you.
somebody-
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Matt. I love
Thanks,
the idea
Matt.
of somebody buying Elvis's plane and going like, I have money for one thing, either a house or Elvis's plane. What if I turn Elvis's plane into my house?
But then he cuts it in half and just takes the wings off it and just goes in there.
Yeah,
It's on the back of a pickup.
Yeah, so it's not really Elvis's plane anymore.
No, it's just the husk of it.
Right.
I wonder how much that costs. Oh, it's
I mean, probably over $5,000.
yeah.
You know, it's real money.
I don't know. I mean, it's a good size. It's
They
not.
all
Like,
got Elvis sunglasses on and sideburns.
yeah, they do.
They're being cute.
Yeah. What's he pointing at?
The plane.
It's like an hour and a half video.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, let's. Well, I mean,
Oh,
it's the,
preview it
it's the
real
beginning
quick.
of the show, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Let's put it on. Imagine if we just watched this
The whole
thing
hour and a half.
to annoy everyone.
Took a break. Yeah. Can you pause that? We'll discuss here.
That's what we do when we take days off. We just go, oh my God, check this video out, and then just put it on.
Yeah.
Like we pre-record.
yeah. We just, oh man, you guys got to see this thing I saw last night. We just record random drops like that for Travis to
to put in what he wants.
Oh, we were live. We were live.
Oh yeah, this is them actually making the mobile. Oh, the front of the plane is still there. Okay. Lear jets are small though. Again, I don't know what they're like to bump around in.
Well, I mean, private planes. I really thought he was not looking. Was just going to drive right into
I
that
was hoping.
intersection.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Private planes in, the 60s and the 70s were also so different from what we've got today.
They were small too.
Even today they're small, but back then it was like you didn't have all the technology and modern comforts.
No, they were probably, it was comfortable compared. Elvis had a bed. Did Elvis never perform outside the U.S.?
No.
He never did?
No.
Wow. What
That's
a
right.
killing he would have made everywhere.
It was something with his manager because his manager wasn't allowed to leave.
Tom Parker could, because he wouldn't got back in, right?
The Colonel fucked him good, didn't he?
Fucked him.
Why couldn't Tom Parker get back? Was he from Sweden or something? He was like from somewhere.
I think there was an immigration issue, yeah. He was really portrayed in that movie as a real scam artist.
I would love to. I'm going to see that because I would love to know, like, with Elvis's connections, you're Elvis's manager, especially back in the 70s or the 60s, and you don't have the juice to have that fixed. Like, it must have been a major issue if they couldn't help him.
I mean, I think he's kind of a degenerate too. Like, they made it seem like he signed Elvis up for these like very long-term exclusive casino gigs that were not the best business, but it was because Colonel Parker had like huge gambling debts with those casinos. So he was able to keep gambling as long as he kept
Elvis there.
Right.
Yeah, sure. That sucks. He would have murdered over in fucking Britain and everywhere else.
Everywhere. Are you kidding me? Everywhere.
Crazy. And I guess he didn't trust anybody else with Elvis.
Colonel Parker?
Yeah, like
he kept him like
he didn't want somebody else going over there and having some influence over him, and all of a sudden
very controlling.
A promoter going, "Hey, what do you mean you're not getting?"
Right,
I'll take Carrie over here.
You should be getting this. You should be getting that. Like this is what people. Yeah, no. Colonel Parker did not come across well in that Baz Luhrmann movie. You see that Baz Luhrmann movie?
Which one?
The one that the kid was in, the new one.
Yeah.
The newer one. Yeah.
It was good. It was fine. I mean, they used a lot of like hip hop music in it and stuff, and you're like, "What?"
That's the Baz Luhrmann part, right?
He
did that with the Moulin Rouge. It's the same visual techniques. The
Moulin Rouge.
The less conversation. Yeah. You don't like Moulin Rouge?
Fucking hate. That's
Jordan,
cool.
you like the Moulin Rouge, right?
I love Moulin Rouge.
No, you don't.
Probably the best Broadway show I've seen. The spectacle of it all was incredible.
You can't like Moulin Rouge, George.
Why?
He's talking about the stage show.
The stage show.
What do they do on it? Let me ask you: Have you ever seen strippers at a bachelor party?
No, not yet.
That's what a stage show is.
All right.
Whipped cream on a dick, girl rubbing on it, eating it. Fucking blowing people in the bathroom.
First of all,
Jimmy, you gotta bring me.
First of all,
I used to do a gig like that. It was fucking awesome. You gotta get me blown every time.
I love that Jim says he's. You said bachelor parties, and then you said a guy showing up with whipped cream on his dick.
No, I mean the stripper puts it on. She puts whipped cream on his dick, and which I
sound like you were watching a lot of
those
those dancing bear videos.
I don't like food on the genitals at all. I don't like whipped cream. Unless it's gefilte fish.
I mean, you're just taking such hard stances this morning.
I hate it. I hate whipped cream on fucking nipples. I hate all that shit.
Right, too sticky?
I just thought it's gross. It's not sexy.
Right.
It's two different emotions. When I'm eating, I want to enjoy a sundae.
Which is ironic because you'll eat the bodily fluids.
Yeah, I will. Sure.
Right?
Well, something.
Which ones?
I mean,
Where's the line?
Good question, Jay.
I mean, if a girl has to take a leak, I mean, who am I going to make her leave the room?
Right. Here's the thing. Chivalry's not dead.
Not at all.
You're a gentleman.
Absolutely. You throw your coat over a puddle, I'm like, Go ahead. We all have different ideas of what a gentleman is.
That's right. That's right. No reason to throw your coat over that, honey. It's disappeared.
Absolutely. It's gone.
It's gone.
But the whole Moulin Rouge, I just have no.
Did you ever see the film adaptation?
I haven't seen the film
Baz Luhrmann's film adaptation.
Did he do that thing, that talk
thing you do?
song,
No.
Sunrise? What was that, Sunshine, or that talk song? And then this is why we do this. It was very popular like 15, 20 years ago. You've all heard it. I can't.
Oh, yeah. What is that?
The Sunshine or something. I don't know what it's. I'm just grasping at it. It had all these weird, like, coming down and coming in is the thing we do. Like, it was just a talk through with some weird beat behind it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He could have. I mean,
I don't know why I'm associating that with him.
Sure. There's that one song. I'm trying to think of the hook because it was a talking song where they were just like talking about, like, they were reading an old. Oh, Popular. That song, Popular.
That's
Remember
not
that
the one
song?
though. Yeah.
No, but it's the same. You know how the lyrics of the verses of Popular were just he's reading over a book of how to be popular from like the 1950s.
That's a great song.
What can I? Oh, that's different. No, the one I'm thinking of is a talk song, and you'll know it as soon as you hear it.
Everybody's free to wear sunscreen.
Yeah,
that might be it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that might be it.
That's it. And this is Boz.
It is.
Yep.
The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists.
This was big.
Whereas the rest of my advice has no basis
it's not a song.
more reliable than my
It was
own
marketed
Is
as
it
a
music
song.
or no?
experience.
I think there is music behind it.
I will dispense this advice now.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, this was a song.
Enjoy the power
This is
and
the
beauty
music video.
of your youth. Oh, never
Yes.
mind. You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they've faded. But trust me, in 20 years, you look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. You are not as fat as you imagine.
Ah.
Don't worry about the future.
I've never heard
Or
this.
worry.
Really?
Know that
Yeah.
worrying
They played this on MTV.
Yeah, this was
was
big.
massive.
This is from
solves the
VH1.
equation by chewing
How does
bubble
Jim
gum.
know this and not Travis?
That's wild.
The real
Huh?
trouble.
I remember this. This is actually interesting.
Especially from this era. I mean, this is 90s.
Yeah, no, I
Worry
know.
of mine. The kind that
I was too busy
blindsides
listening to
you
Not a
at 4
Surf.
p.m. on
Not a Surf
Friday
rules.
and Thursday.
I'm not mad at that.
Do
Not a
one
Surf still
thing
rules.
every day. that
They're
scares
really
you.
good.
You are not as
I'm
fat
not
as
even
you
lying
think. What a
to you.
point.
Really?
Don't be
One of their
reckless with
records,
other people's
like,
hearts.
after
Don't put up
Popular,
with people who are reckless
it's
with
one of my
yours.
favorite records.
That's awesome.
It's
Floss.
they're still doing it.
Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead.
This was, though, very much
sometimes
like
you're behind.
when if it
The
showed
race is
up
long.
on MTV or VH1, you would leave it on. Like, this could never work now. 'Cause if
Remember,
it,
Oh, this is like late 90s.
yeah. This is like post.
I remember I was on tour with Dice when this song was popular. That's how I know.
He did Romeo and Juliet.
No, I didn't.
I believe, didn't he? Not you, Boz.
With
Was it-
DiCaprio and Claire
Yeah, I
Danes?
think that was a Bosler.
Was that Claire Danes and DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Feel guilty if
Yeah.
you don't know what you want
Has
to
she
do
done
with
anything
your
lately after
life.
Homeland?
Interesting people I know.
Oh, she pops up here and there. She's not.
She's a very good actress.
She's
on My
great.
So-Called Life.
Most interesting.
What's
Yeah,
that?
she dated Jordan Catalano on My So-Called Life.
Oh.
Get plenty of
She got Titanic and turned it down because it was after Romeo and Juliet.
She didn't want another
She
DiCaprio
didn't
in a
want to do
row?
another DiCaprio.
What a fucking
children.
terrible decision.
Maybe you'll divorce
Although
40,
Kate Winslet was great, but
She
that
was
movie
great.
would have been.
Yeah.
75th wedding
She would have been.
anniversary.
I mean, Kate. You could see immediately Claire Danes. I mean, it was.
That is
Yeah, she turned it down.
delusion. She's still a big star.
Huge.
But that would have done more for her.
Yeah, I mean, you would argue that Kate Winslet.
Use it
I mean, that
every
made her
way.
whole
Was a career maker.
Be afraid
Yeah.
of it or what other
It's the
people
biggest
think of
movie
it.
ever.
It's the greatest instrument.
Wow,
of
what
sex.
a. I wonder. What's that?
This sucks.
Oh, you don't like it?
Everybody's free to wear sunscreen.
It doesn't hold
It doesn't hold up.
No, but I like it. I'm listening to it now. I like it more than I used to.
Do not read
No, I mean,
scenes. They will
I'm not learning
only
anything
make
about how to
you
be popular.
right. Plus, there's no like.
Well, for you, it's a different thing.
Well, how would Travis be popular?
Go to the store, go to Walmart, and buy yourself a gun. Go to the next aisle and purchase toothpaste. Combine the two.
I think we need a palate cleanser, Travis.
Sure.
Understand that friends come and
Provide
A little not a surf.
provided by Nada Surf.
hold on.
Yeah, understand the friends come and go.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I mean, look, talk singing though in the '90s was a thing between Nada Surf and Cake.
Cake was
That's
great.
right, Cake, yeah. Wow, she turned down fucking Titanic.
She turned down Titanic.
And I guarantee she's like, no, it was the best move. I don't regret it.
you can't regret it because it'll drive you crazy. But
Because the points, I don't know what kind of points Kate Winslet gets, what her deal was. But Claire Danes would have gotten...
She would have been able to ask for more because Romeo and Juliet had already come out. And she already had My So-Called Life. She's already a big star.
And it was James Cameron.
Right.
Oh, what a...
And the chemistry was, I mean, the Leo, Claire Danes chemistry was what it was all based on.
He's one of the biggest stars in the history of Hollywood. He's
Leo?
one of the biggest of all time.
All time.
She's not.
She's not.
No, she's not even...
But Kate Winslet's not an all-time either.
No. But I mean, like, for her to turn it down...
Yeah.
Holy shit.
She says, I think I did get offered the role. I'm not entirely clear on that.
She blocked it out.
But confirms that there was strong interest in her for the part. Honestly, I had just made this romantic epic with Leo in Mexico City, which is where they were going to shoot Titanic, and I just didn't have it in me.
I was in Titanic. I'm popular.
She was 17 at the time.
I forget how Weezer this sounds.
I'm 17.
And yeah.
And she turned down Titanic.
Did Weezer
if it's
come
true.
first or Not a Surf?
Or were they gauging her interest?
Yeah, like, hey.
It's like, hey, wasn't the conclusion of this Not a Surf video that the guy starts making out with another guy or something?
I don't remember.
I think so, because that was very I mean, at the time.
We're going to watch the whole thing and find out.
Oh, okay. I like that this is just the
background.
Yeah, she says I was feeling eager to have different creative
Who, the cheerleader from the Not a Surf video?
Felt like it was a repeat and it was going to
Claire
propel
Danes.
me towards something I knew I didn't have resources to cope with.
Oh, she's saying it would make
more
her...
money than you dreamed
She
of?
was worried about becoming too famous because it launched DiCaprio into like superstar.
And Kate Winslet at
And
the
Kate
time.
Winslet, yeah,
at the
yeah.
time was like the biggest.
She's full of shit. She fucked up. She thought she was bigger. She's like, I don't want to do some goddamn boat film. Fuck you. We know the story. She didn't like it. And then I would like to ask her this. At what point, when Titanic was released, at what point did you realize you had made a dreadful error? How long
At least
into
in the moment. Maybe now you can go like, it's probably for the better. You know, cope however you want to cope. But when the movie was, there's no way you thought it was going to be that big.
Did your agent, who advised you not to do it, I don't think you need it, Claire. I don't think you want to get typecast.
Right. Right.
Weezer came before Not a Surf.
Okay.
I think they were just born at the same time.
This came out with like Pinkerton, so they had already put out a full album.
This is not great.
No, it's pretty great.
It's pretty cool.
This is a part I remembered. Of course I remember this
Of course
part.
you do.
Oh, see, they were just winking at each other, I guess. You can't
Yeah,
show
that's the
dudes
girl.
making out.
Yeah.
They
He
wouldn't
was
have shut
making
that
out with
on.
a girl.
You just made up the rest in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know what was coming
Hey,
next.
wait,
They're in the shower
didn't this
waiting.
video end with these two guys worshiping each other's feet and then breathing? No.
I mean, Mike, you were on the football team, right?
I was.
Two dudes wink at each other in the shower. What's going to happen next?
One's getting
Well, certainly nothing untoward.
Heavy petting and making out, yeah?
We did have a backup quarterback who used to do handstands to wash his taint.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
I respect that a lot.
Just watching the tape, boys. Anybody want to get a scrub in?
Oh, you really painted a picture there. Didn't they deeply kiss after?
Of course that's what happens. They're like giving each other the look. There's only one thing. There's only one direction that could go in.
It was a little homoerotic.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Didn't Carly Rae Jepsen do that and Call Me Maybe too?
Have dudes making out?
I think so. I think she had a crush on the guy in the video, and then the guy's making out with the
What was
dude.
Call Me Maybe?
I don't remember that.
Song of the Summer from
2012.
Okay, you got the date just on the tip of the tongue. This
Attaboy.
dude loves pop music.
I'm a big CRG guy. CRJ, I mean.
Canadian Regional Jet?
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Carly Rae Jepsen. No, this song ruled. Troy and I called this one early.
Oh, yeah.
This was the They Not Like Us of the era.
I should be in this video, not him.
Why? Because you're going to end up making out with a dude.
Eat the wall.
You know what's happening next.
The guy with the hat.
You know what's happening
And then
next.
he does the thing, call me with the phone. We got
Okay, so the dudes didn't make out, but you know I'm saying what I'm saying is
kissing was gonna happen.
What I'm saying is in both videos, you know where it's going.
Yeah, you really don't know anything about these videos. What did you do? Watch Chariots of Fire for all the pussy eating?
I'm just saying you know where it's going after.
I don't remember that. I can't believe you do.
No, but it didn't happen.
I know, but he likes.
If there's a Mo in a fucking video, Sam's got him penned.
You know. Yeah, Monster Rain. But you know, because you know where it's going.
Yeah,
And I love misdirection. That's all.
But it's funny you remember that of the video. I don't remember that.
I do remember that. I remembered it right away too. Same with the not a surf one. I know where this is going.
That guy with the dumb hat at the end, the fucking costume.
Yeah.
His little fucking performer costume.
He does have a costume.
Hey, are you guys going to be on stage in 2 minutes? Hold on, where's my hat?
Where's my hat?
Where's my wool hat? It's 80 in here. Where's my wool hat?
Where's my wool hat? How do my bangs look?
Ugh, the inside of it probably smells like a diaper.
Because it's so warm.
Yeah, it's hot. Sweaty scalp.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah.
But see? Carly Rae stole her...
Is that 2012?
That sounds right.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting because one of you guys said it before. I wouldn't have remembered that.
Yeah,
if you told me this song came out 2 days ago, I would have believed you.
We were on the... Yeah, because we were on the after show when this song was getting hot.
Mm.
And we declared it the song of the summer.
Well, you weren't wrong.
Yeah, 2012.
Where were you?
No. We were right. This year, it's 2 songs of the summer. The first half of the summer goes Not Like Us. The second half of the summer goes to Many Men by 50 Cent.
I thought it was Guess Who by Black Caviar.
Oh, wait.
I thought so too.
We got to have our music video of Jordan. We got to put that together. I got to give my...
You could send it to me. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to put that up.
Jones in Florida.
Hey, guys. I was wondering if you're going to play Jordy's music video.
Which one?
You'd have to ask him the title, but
I do have I have a couple of them out there.
Did find it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a particularly great Dunkin' Donuts one you should check out.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing this now.
What
Thank
music
you for
video?
that.
Yeah, we
What music
are.
videos, Jordy?
I'll tell you what. Miguel in Los Angeles.
So
somewhere Miguel in Los Angeles looks like Kyle or Stan's dad or whoever it is, just in his room.
So I make parody music videos.
Oh, really?
Like Weird Al?
Yeah, like Weird Al.
Do you like Weird Al?
I do like Weird Al.
Goated, right?
He's one of my
One
of my inspirations. Mine are it's me on an iPhone. Kind of lower budget than Weird Al, but same type of vibe.
The same energy and the same
It's
tone.
what I try to give.
No one's going to crucify you. I mean,
All right.
Weird Al is one of the great recording artists of all time. This is a guy with a...
So it is Elliot Bros 1, one word, 2 L's, 2 T's, and Elliot.
Elliot Bros 1.
Oh, nice.
That's your YouTube?
Yep.
Nice.
Why Elliot Bros?
It was going to be, I tried to get my brother involved with it, and then he didn't want to do anything with me. And then I just kept the name because...
Oh, is your last name Elliot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It is kind of funny to call yourself anything bros, but there's only one.
It's
just the one guy.
That's kind of a funny
it
thing.
stuck throughout the year, so I kept it.
All right.
And if you're going to be like a parody music artist, that's like, I mean, oh, we watched
that's
some Jack
that's the
Harlow?
original video.
Yeah.
I'm just getting
So this is
right.
the original song.
I thought you just wanted to watch some Jack Harlow.
God, no.
In the end, you know what happens in the end of this
that
video?
song he's got now.
In
You
the
don't
end-
like this Jack Harlow
I
song?
hate
Have you ever
You
seen?
don't like Lovin' on Me?
Have you ever
I'm
seen
not
the
talking
video?
about this.
At
What,
the
does he
end of
make
the
out with a
video,
guy?
Yeah, it's 2 dudes making out.
Of course.
Yes. That's what I loved about the Bark at the Moon video.
Yeah, it's 2 dudes at the end of it. You seen that?
This song, I don't know.
This song's great.
Oh, yeah.
I do not enjoy
You hate this song?
this look.
Song. Like real.
Walking by.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw.
You're not a pedophile? All right, good call.
I'm so tired of that song.
I'll be honest, that's really good.
All right, so I did it, and I made it about Dunkin' Donuts. I did Dunkin' for me,
Probably going to hate this.
Dunkin' for me.
What's the original called?
Lovin' on Me.
Okay,
Yeah.
Duncan for me. Okay.
I mean, so far, I like where you're going because
Yeah.
I love Dunkin'.
I do too.
I do
Love
too.
Dunkin'?
I am a fan of Dunkin',
Sure.
so I made the video. Yeah.
Duncan.
Yeah.
See, I don't hate Duncan. Duncan's cool.
You
Yeah.
can't join our fun because you're a hater.
Is that your hand?
Yes, it's my hand.
Okay, because you're wearing a very tight, ill-fitting pink sweater.
Oh, wait till you see some of the outfits I have on in this video.
Okay.
Travis is like hating on everything, but then he sees a tight pink sweater, and you're like, "It's a music video,
Yeah, it's
dude."
the art, dude. What do you want him to do?
Come
I just
on.
like artistic interpretation.
Hey,
Did you get permission from them to shoot?
Yes.
You did.
Well, first of all, I did.
Why?
I had to ask the girl behind the counter because I was walking in with. You'll see some of
Did
the
you
outfits
holler?
I had.
Did you holler?
Yeah, I hollered. I go,
Nice.
"We're gonna shoot this music video in here."
No.
Hollering is not yelling.
Oh,
That's
God.
how I hollered there.
Yeah, I hollered. I said, "Hey, miss!"
Oh, Jordy.
Hollering, like when you holler,
Yeah.
it's like every morning I holler at the girl at the front
Yeah.
desk just to,
Yeah.
Say what's up.
I'm hollering, you know. Hey!
We're gonna shoot this music video in here. I hope that's all right with you.
This music video. We're gonna shoot this music
Yeah,
video.
I gave her a 50-cent tip.
Oh, where will I be able to see it?
All right.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Okay.
Okay. Girl, I'm going latte. Just wanna
Like, you could be. It's highly androgyny to it that I think
Oh, you just shot that.
it could take you
That
up
was
far.
that was this year. Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah,
I like it's not too long either. You didn't do a 5
No,
minutes.
I try to do 2 minutes for all these because I know people get
Keep
fucking
it short.
tired.
Yeah.
Is your mom a creative person?
Yeah, my mom worked in radio back in the day, so she's
that's so
she's,
fun.
She's always trying to, live her dreams through me.
Is your mom hot?
Huh?
Troy. Is your mom hot?
Is she hot?
Let's see a picture.
Troy, chill out, dude.
That's so aggressive.
Chill out.
Well, don't you want to paint the picture? What's going on here?
I mean, but it's just that you're just getting
not bullying. I just want to see a picture.
You're getting aggressive.
What happens if she's like a smoke show?
That is so aggressive.
What happens if she's a smoke show?
I'm assuming she is.
How old's your mom?
Troy.
Troy.
Why
Like
can't I ask
50
questions?
something. I don't know.
I'm gonna guess is your dad? Are they married still?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
right.
Yeah.
So then chill out.
Okay, so what's wrong with asking?
It's fair. It's a fair question. Believe me, when she gets to look
on
at
one of
Troy,
the-
she'll be
on
like,
one
"Did you
of the
show him the
reels."
picture?"
I could have thought of a better ending for the video, but other than that,
What was
Yeah.
the other? Oh yeah. You ever see Time to Make the Donuts? The guy from the Marathon Man. You guys make out at the end. I imagine he's dead.
the little mustachio Duncan.
No,
imagine
I'm on that daily reel grinder. You gotta scroll. a
You're
little
on
bit.
that one.
I'm going.
Wait, what are you on?
What app are you on?
I'm on Instagram. I do the daily reels, so I gotta churn out that content.
I feel you,
Get
dog.
that check from Duncan.
I feel
At
you.
this point,
No,
I'll
I
just take
feel
your
you,
word
dog.
for it.
I feel you, dog.
Let's see. It's
I
gotta
like
be
it.
Rush.
I'm gonna get that Jack Harlow song on fucking.
Good call.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a little late to the party, but still better
I
late
know, I'm
than
always
never.
late. I found myself being annoyed.
That one.
It's a white guy tripping. I'm like, so what?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Other one.
The song's good. It's
If
good.
it's good, it's good.
That's right.
What am I, an asshole?
Yes.
Well, I was rhetorical.
Oh, sorry.
I was not actually hoping for a response.
I apologize,
chosen
then.
at
That's
the
on
end.
me.
I'm not. I don't.
No,
It's too
at
much. It's
the
too
end
much.
of that video. It
Yeah,
shows
I
the
don't
comment.
care. I don't.
You're yelling into thin air.
Travis
It's too
doesn't care.
It's too much. It's shouting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I respect it.
Thank you.
I respect it. I respect people that go out and
Make content.
hustle like this, make content, and also it's not like there's sometimes you watch certain content that you're like, oh God, like you should not be doing this.
Yep.
This is like, and it gives you that it gives you the ick. You know the ick.
Yeah, I know.
No ick. Did not give me the ick.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, you kept it
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's quirky. It's weird,
Yeah,
but
no.
that's your steez. You know what I mean?
No, the goal for these is like, all right, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. That's
Someone else easily
like-
could have done the exact same thing, and it would have been horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's something about getting to know you over the last several weeks and seeing you do this where it feels genuine. It feels like you're not.
No, yeah.
Because I think that's where the cringe comes in. You
No,
know?
because I've always loved comedy. I've always been trying to put out stuff that'll make people chuckle a little bit, maybe a little cringe, but not overly cringe.
right.
I've seen shit that's-
almost an awareness.
Yeah.
You don't mind
It's good.
the embracing of a little
Yeah.
cringe as long as you're not unintentionally disgusting.
Yeah, you lean in. Yeah, that's what it was. It felt
Intentional.
and aware.
Yeah.
I like it, Jordan.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, good job.
And I say keep it up.
Yes. And I like that Mother helps you. It's a very nice
I love
story.
honestly.
That's sweet.
I love that Mother
Sweet.
helps you.
She's
that's awesome.
She's the Kris Jenner of Connecticut.
That's funny. She's a stage mother. She hits him when he gets home. Why did you plug?
Why don't you put her in your videos?
She doesn't want to be in them.
Why are you guys shitting on me? I'm asking him a
Chill
question.
out, dude.
What was wrong with that question?
Because I know why you want her in there.
But he wants to. She doesn't want to be in. Why?
He's trying to.
She's a behind the scenes person. She doesn't want to be.
Like Bam Margera put his mom in there and it was
No,
funny.
but that's not what you were thinking. You're trying to get his mom to be one of these video hosts.
I'm trying to think if she's ever been in one. I don't know.
I'm not trying to get her to twerk.
Don't put your mom out there like that. Troy
Yeah.
has nefarious.
She's in the background of
Some
like an
people are
early
better
one.
off behind the scenes.
Don't
Yes.
do that to her.
You guys are shitheads.
No, you're a shit.
No, you're a shithead because I'm just asking honest questions.
That really is not a bad question to ask. Has she been in the videos?
No, but I mean, with the vibe of it and the way Troy was like,
sure,
and
the aggressiveness.
But it wouldn't be funny if he's dancing and then his mom comes over and starts dancing next to him.
Yes.
Sure.
In a vacuum, that would be funny.
One night on the Instagram Live, she came in.
You go on IG Live?
Oh, one night ever when I was
it's the only
drunk, and my buddy was over.
And mother came in.
Yeah, my mother came in, and we were singing Sicko Mode on karaoke because I was doing drunk karaoke on Instagram Live.
That's
and
awesome.
my mom, who was drinking with my friend and I, comes in, and I do the Drake part of Sicko Mode, and then the beat drops, and my mom walks in, and she starts doing the Travis part.
Oh, your mom rules.
She knows the lyrics to Sicko Mode?
Yeah, my mom fucking loves rap. I make her listen to all my shit. She knows all the words to everything now.
Oh, if your mom dropped Stacey Dash, most of these girls don't have a clue. I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
She rules. That's awesome.
Yeah. She's not like most of the other moms.
No, she's a cool
not
mom.
like
she's
us.
present.
They not like us. They not.
She's a cool mom. If you're going to drink, do it under my roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going so well. I feel like for you, Jordan, it's going well, but it's not going so well for all the musicians. You hear what Jack Black is going through right now? He's going through it.
It's funny how, like, this guy, his partner, improvs. Just a dumb line.
Yeah.
That's stupid. All right. And it's the end of his life. Like, who gives a fuck?
So the way
he said he was sorry for it. It was a dumb joke. Let it go.
Jack Black has somehow figured out how to figure out there's one group that likes him and one group that doesn't like him, and he's like, what's the one move I can do to get both to hate me? And that's the move
It's
he's
such
done.
a fucking douchebag move by Jack Black. This guy, Tenacious D, was on tour in Australia, and I forget the other guy's name.
Kyle Gass.
And he improvs a dumb joke about, hey, I wish the shooter didn't miss for his birthday or something. They were doing a live thing. And he gets laughs. He's just going for the thing. It's a topical thing. He's not taking this, all kidding aside, folks. I hope the Trump is killed. It's a dumb joke. And at the end, people got mad at him. So instead of just going, hey, you know what? I improv the stupid joke.
Well,
sorry about that. No harm. And then moving on.
I think Jack went into a panic
because he's friends with Obama and fucking he's in that world.
And he's campaigned hard for Biden, but also trying to get these checks to be Bowser, you know? So everybody, like the whole internet, there were a couple of people who actually know who Tenacious D are, but the whole kind of movement that doesn't like Jack Black already was going, Jack Black said this, listen to what Jack Black said, listen to what Jack Black said. And it wasn't, it was Kyle. So Jack puts out a statement.
Oh, what a dick.
Going, it was Kyle, but then says, also, it was so like wrong and inappropriate, and I never would have, and I don't, and going forward, all the creative whatever of Tenacious D is being put on hold.
And he cancels the tour. What a fucking baby.
Because he said to Kyle, if you say that, it's going to ruin the tour. And then Kyle goes, what tour? And Jack goes, the world tour. It's a meme. It's what Justin Timberlake. I'll bring you in because you're going to love it. When Justin Timberlake got arrested in Long Island, there was a report that came out that the cop didn't know who he was.
I remember that, yes.
20s,
redheaded cop.
And there was a report that Justin Timberlake mumbled something to the effect of, as he was getting arrested, this is going to ruin the tour. And the cop goes, what tour? And Justin Timberlake responded, the world tour.
By the way, how is it going to ruin your tour? You think people are going to watch you sing because you got drunk? Who gives a fuck?
But the exchange of this is going to ruin the tour, what tour, the world tour, has become just one of the great memes of the year so far. It's probably my favorite one.
Yeah, Jack Black,
I
think.
Snuck it into WWE TV.
I know.
Yeah.
This is so fucking annoying because you weren't horrified.
You don't think he was blindsided? That's what he said.
He might have not seen it coming, but blindsided. I have been in the room. First of all, in my life and in my career, I've said a lot of horrible shit.
I mean, you said this morning.
I've improved a lot of horrible. And by horrible, I mean just tasteless, in poor taste.
Sure.
And you know what? I've laughed at even more horrible, rotten things. And there's been a few things people have said over the years where I was like, all right. Or I've said things that people are like, all right. But I've never felt blindsided by an improv joke.
How
could you say that?
You want to see the...
I worked with Anthony for 10 years, and I never felt blindsided.
Well, he was pretty clear where he stood.
I was on the road with Otto.
Right. Yes, that's a great...
I stand corrected. I have felt blindsided. But the fucking the frailty, the fragility of people, to be so. I could see if Kyle made a speech and goes, you know what, fuck. Then you'd go, all right, what are you doing, asshole? This is a comedy show. We're having fun with this.
But it's also like it's so clearly just people who already don't like you.
Yes.
That are trying to pile on. Like that's what it is.
And this was such a non-thing. This should have been blown off, and then the next show, and then people would forget it. People would forget it.
So here it is. This is just a video taken from the crowd, and I guess there's like a robot on stage with them. It's a wacky thing.
Don't miss Trump next time.
It's a joke. Everyone laughed.
It's a joke.
Yeah, everyone...
It's a joke.
And by the way, I think Jack laughed.
It's
as it was happening.
This moment ruins your life. Fuck him, not Kyle, but Jack Black for canceling the tour.
Well, that's
what a baby.
So like he's getting all this heat from people who were looking for a reason to give him heat, which is it is what it is. And then he puts out. Do you have his statement?
Kyle's statement was like, you could say you're sorry if you want to, but it doesn't have to be this dramatic.
No, yeah. I mean, say like, okay, whatever. But
Kyle, I get it. I mean, he was dropped by his agency. Like,
the fuck? What was his agency?
I don't know, but like, I get him doing damage control.
Yeah, but fuck the
throwing
agency.
Your friend of 30 years under the fucking bus.
Yeah, like damage.
This is so shitty.
Damage control.
I no longer feel it is appropriate.
It's one thing to do damage control to save Tenacious D,
right?
But to do damage control for yourself, where you're throwing your comedy partner up,
which is clearly what you're doing.
For a joke.
Yeah. For
a fucking joke that you knew he meant as a joke. Everyone laughed.
Right. Including you.
It wasn't said to be in harmful. Fuck the agent for dropping him too. I don't care who the fucking agent is. These pieces of shit in the business have all lined up to fucking hate Trump. All of them have lined up and hated Trump, and then one of their own makes a joke about it, and they're all like, "Whoa, hey!"
I didn't mean that.
Fuck them too.
I do love that they have to. Because it's Tenacious D, they have to say, Jack Black has canceled the rest of their spicy meatball tour.
I hate his fucking wording. After much reflection,
you don't think
I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious. That is some fucking vomit-inducing publicist.
All future creative plans are on hold.
Yuck.
I'm grateful to the fans for their support and understanding. I will tell you that I was looking a little bit at the at Tenacious D Twitter, and Tenacious D fans did not seem terribly supportive or understanding to Jack Black's position.
Good.
Kyle Gass says, the line I improvised on stage Sunday night in Sydney was highly inappropriate, dangerous, and a terrible mistake. I don't condone violence of any kind in any form against anyone. What happened was a tragedy, and I'm incredibly sorry for my severe lack of judgment. I profoundly apologize to those I've let down, and I truly regret any pain I've caused. But you know what? Like, posting that is fine. Post it, move on.
I know, but you know what it is? It's the gravity of every word. The gravity of the gravity of every word. Meaning, it wasn't like you went out and fucking purposefully made a speech where you said, "I hope he died." Like, that's different. You improvised a stupid joke. What's your wish? And that was the biggest story of the day. Hey, don't miss. It was a dumb joke.
Right.
That's all it was. Everybody knows it. Anyone who's pretending to be mad is fucking lying. They're pretending. Holy shit.
Dave in North Carolina.
Dave. Hey, how are we doing this morning?
Good.
So what happened was the insurance company told them they could no longer go to, or they weren't going to protect him at any other shows.
Because of potential violence?
That's correct.
Now, why didn't they say that then? Like, why would Jack Black, why wouldn't he come out and go, our insurance will not cover us, so we have to cancel the tour.
As opposed to because of Kyle's irresponsible nature, I'm canceling everything.
Well, I mean, I'm not in there.
But how do you know the insurance thing?
I heard it on Gutfeld last night.
Now, is that true, or do they speculate?
Well, that's what Gutfeld said, that they got dropped because of the insurance.
Hey, bro. If Gutfeld said it.
I'm wondering, if that might be true. Maybe there was an insurance issue, in which case, okay, you have to have insurance. You have to, because if, God forbid, something happens at the show, like if there's a violent episode.
Or unless Gutfeld was just
protect them.
Theorizing.
But by the way, if you sign with an insurance company, thanks, Dave, and they're there to protect you, how can they all of a sudden drop you for something like that?
It's like having a pre-existing condition.
I'm sure they have some sort of clause that they can get out of something.
If you do, we'll insure you for this much money. But if you do something that by our standards we say incites violence, well now...
Oh, I see. By our standards. That's a great point. Maybe. If it was that, I have no problem with them canceling the tour because, again, you can't not be insured.
Say that,
He should just say that.
Yeah, of course.
This was it was a stupid moment. You know, Kyle improvised the dumb joke and our insurance company dropped us, so we're going to have to...
Because then it puts the blame back on people making violent threats as opposed to one of the performers.
Right. Or if he even said, if they didn't want to get into the insurance thing because they didn't want to poison future insurance things, if he just said, hey, we've talked about it and decided, like, whatever, we'll pick up the tour again.
But yeah, the problem is throwing Kyle under the bus.
Come over a joke that he knows was a joke.
I was blindsided. No, he didn't know it was a joke. He was blindsided.
Blindsided. What is
like
it?
The Tuies.
Are they really upset, his fans? Are they siding with Kyle or him?
They're very much siding with Kyle.
Good.
Everything that I've seen is very, and maybe I haven't seen everything, but everything that I've seen is very much like people see what's going on and feel like he's throwing Kyle under the bus because people love the D.
Do they?
Yeah, he's
They
just...
have a fan. I mean, they got a world tour.
Okay.
He just fucking... I was never a huge fan, but I mean, look. I mean, we interviewed those guys back in Boston when ONA was on terrestrial radio.
And they did K-Rock, too.
They probably... Oh, did they?
In New York.
Were they in?
Yep,
Oh,
sure.
okay, I don't remember.
Yeah. Hey, School of Rock is good. He's good as Bowser, too.
School of Rock is probably in my top 10 movies of all time. I mean,
it's a huge statement.
That's a big endorsement.
I know it's a huge statement.
Big endorsement.
That's a big, like, there's so many movies.
I love School of Rock.
It's a good movie.
I love School of Rock.
And if you want to be the teacher's pet?
Oh, what is that? You gotta... You
okay,
want to be the teacher's pet. How the fuck
How do
does
you
that
not
line
know? How
end?
could it
I
be
haven't
that
watched it in
top
so
10
long.
movie?
I haven't watched it in so long, but I grew up... I watched it a million times growing up. You want to be the teacher's pet. Baby, just don't forget. What is that line?
Troy.
Break me off.
Is yeah. Snickers, but no.
Captain Crunch.
Got it. Troy, you remember all the Queen lyrics, right?
Yeah, of course.
You love that movie.
I can still recite Airplane. Pretty much. I haven't seen it in many years, but I can.
Don't worry, I speak
jive. Don't worry, Stortus. I speak jive.
He nailed that, dude. Yep. Top 10 movie, Airplane.
I love it so much I got the tattoo.
And Queen.
Oh, that's right.
Queen's not that bad. It's not my favorite movie of all time, but it's not that bad.
It's probably a solid 8.
Favorite of the last 20 years.
And that was Barbara Billingsley, too, that said that line.
That's right.
She was the mother to Leave It to Beaver.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
See, that's
probably why they put her in there.
Of course.
I didn't reckon.
She's the one that speaks jive.
That's funny. Okay, I had no realization of that. That's very funny.
That's how you
it's
talk
even
about it.
funnier.
Yeah. Yes.
I speak jive.
That's how you talk about a top 10 movie, though.
That's right.
Right.
And how she learned she delivered her dialogue so great.
Perfectly.
Yeah. Oh, she had blood. And one of the funniest things ever. She, golly.
Golly. That honky be messing with my old lady? I killed him upside his head. Shit, Holmes, I can do
golly.
It's the best.
Golly is so goddamn funny.
You ever seen that movie Airplane, Jordan?
I still haven't seen Airplane.
It holds
It's the
up.
original because it's the first one to do it. Yeah, it does hold up.
It holds up. You won't get every single joke because it's obviously a parody of disaster movies of the time. However, It 1,000%. It holds up the same way Blazing Saddles holds up.
Yeah, there's moments of it that don't, but that's, again, comedy is so much more timely than drama. So, like, again, the parody of those, I remember those disaster movies, Airport 75 and all those fucking...
Yeah.
Leslie Nielsen, because Leslie Nielsen was such a dramatic actor. Peter Graves, like, these were like legit fucking cop drama actors. Leslie Nielsen was not a comic actor.
No.
But he was just amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, those comedies that hold up, it's always interesting what actually does. Like, I think Airplane holds up, Blazing Saddles holds up. I mean, throughout, like, old school holds up. There's not that many comedies of the, like, 2000s. Like, you kind of look back and go, like, oh, okay. But, like, old school is still amazing.
Can we address Scott in Wisconsin?
Yeah, we can. What's up, Scott? How are you?
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Jim. You keep saying that as a joke, but there's just certain stuff you don't yell out or "quote unquote" joke about in a public matter. It's like yelling fire in a movie theater or bomb in the airport.
Hold on.
You can
Wait,
say
hold on.
funny,
one thing at a time.
You shouldn't do it. It's
one thing at a
exciting
time. Scott, one thing at a time.
And it's illegal.
I know what you're saying about. It's called time, place, and manner, I think, in free speech.
Right.
But fire in a movie theater was just an example given by a Supreme Court justice. And something that is going to be guaranteed to cause panic with the intention of causing panic is a lot different than somebody improvising a joke that some people will be offended by because of political leanings. We both know that's the truth. So it is 100% not valid what you're saying. Like, I know what you mean.
A president got shot.
Yes.
A human being died because of this incident.
Sure.
And people are making jokes about it and being publicly held accountable for it. I don't understand. Like, I'm with you as far as these fucking people crying about everything and getting people fired.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nobody needs to get fired, but it's a pretty stupid thing to say, and then when there's repercussions because of it,
but the
I don't
repercussions
understand
aren't
why
real.
You're so surprised by it.
I'm not surprised by it. I'm disgusted by it. I'm not surprised by it. The repercussions are predictable. It happens every time, but it's always bullshit. There was no danger there. He wasn't encouraging people to riot. He wasn't saying bomb in the airport, threatening to bring down a commercial airliner.
But he's saying, hey, next time, shoot the fucking president.
He wasn't saying that.
Nobody's going to that Tenacious D show.
Yeah.
And going,
you
know what Kyle wants us to do?
Almost Charlie saying he wanted to rape the freaking first lady.
Yes, but that was stupid. Right, but you're right, but that was stupid because it wasn't real. So I guess when you go to a movie, the tone of the movie, like what's being said by the performers on the screen, or in a play. I guess when you go to a play, every time they say something controversial, there's a threat of a riot, and they should be held accountable?
No, of course not. But what I'm saying, though, is that why did you guys get suspended?
I'll tell you why we got suspended.
Freaked out?
It had nothing to do with right or wrong. It was because it was a serious XM merger, and on Breitbart they broke the fucking news that homeless Charlie said he was going to rape Laura Bush and the Queen of England. He was
hilarious.
I know, but I'm answering your question.
To that.
Why did we exactly? But
Scott, do you think
they got it wrong?
Do you think that the consequences were good in that scenario?
No, I think it was idiotic and stupid.
So then why are you
same as now? I don't think people need to get fired, but there's just a more severity to saying a shit publicly.
Your example agrees with what Jim was saying.
Yes.
No, and again, I'm not saying that Tenacious D should cancel his shit or the Prime Minister kicked him out of Australia. They're like, no, you need to leave now.
There was one politician. There was one politician that called for their removal. Probably somebody who just doesn't like that type of,
And I think that they compromised ultimately on just a boot. And they said it's just a little kick in the bum.
Yeah.
Yes, but he did get shot.
Yeah, but no one was encouraging
it.
Like,
it's not.
There's a difference.
They are encouraging it by saying, "Damn it, why did you?"
No, but they're not. But he's not.
People that are going out.
So you're saying you don't know the difference in intent when someone is joking?
He said his birthday wishes.
Hold on. Right. So you really think that was a moment of seriousness? Then why did all of the people in the room laugh?
Because they're on board with it. There's a lot of hatred for President Trump.
You think they all wanted to go like, oh yeah, let's all go do this?
So you think that they all took that seriously?
I think they would be happy if President Trump got shot. Yeah.
So you think all of them?
I think there's a big portion of the public that would celebrate it.
It's also Australia.
I don't agree with it.
I mean, and you're also, but so what if they do feel that way? There was no threat to behave in any certain way.
Do you think they're to Troy's point? Do you think they're flying in from Sydney?
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's just he improvised a dumb joke.
No.
That's it.
They're getting on Qantas.
That's all it was. A stupid joke. There's a difference between making a joke like that, which off the cuff, and in all seriousness saying something that you hope has a result of a person being injured. And everybody knows the difference. We pretend we don't, but everybody knows the fucking difference. Everyone knows.
Yeah, but you're acting
Kyle,
like he doesn't truly want that to happen.
I don't give a shit what he wants.
These people that are publicly saying this, they truly want that.
Again, what
and
they
want to use their platform to push that.
See, platform,
that
all these buzzwords. Here's the reality.
It's not buzzwords.
It is
It's the same thing
buzzwords.
as the media, going, oh, he's going to be the next Hitler, and we got to stop him at any freaking chance, and blah 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 blah. It's all just pushing the narrative for violence, isn't it?
No, it's not. No, it's not pushing the narrative for violence any more than I blamed Trump for violence.
Yeah, do you think Trump is pushing the violence?
I don't blame him either
narrative?
for it.
No, I think that he has absolutely kept things going, but I haven't heard Trump say go out and kill that person or get rid of them or I haven't heard Trump say that like some of the other politicians or news anchors. Or,
do you know who's really mad at Kyle?
That have said stuff.
You know who's really mad at Kyle Gass? People who don't like his political leanings. If he said it seriously, like if he came out and said, hey, you know what, for my birthday, I hope the next guy There's a difference between that and improving a joke, which was meant to get a laugh in that moment. And people are acting like they don't know the difference, but they do. So anyone pretending they don't know the difference is lying. They know the difference.
I agree that that he was trying to be funny, making a joke.
There you go.
Again, I'm not saying that they shouldn't keep performing, but you said that about these other people that are online that are being serious about this and wishing death upon the president and the assassination and everything else. They're getting fired and removed from their jobs.
Which they shouldn't.
They're publicly stating this.
Scott, do you think you're maybe going in like? You're going through hoops.
No, I'm not going in circles.
Hang on. I think you're jumping through hoops to try to make it logical that it's okay for you but not for them.
Okay for me for what? I'm not running my mouth saying that
as a
Biden should
philosophical
get shot or anything like that. I don't understand.
Because Kyle, I'm sorry, Scott, sorry, you do know the difference. Like you know that he's not actually calling for violence. Like you know that.
I definitely think he is, and I definitely think he would wish that death upon the president. I do.
There's
and
a
if
difference.
You don't feel that way.
Wishing for
I don't
death.
understand how you don't.
So you think that he was trying to
publicly went after Trump for how long? That's what I'm saying,
Scott. I don't care if he wishes for death of the president. I don't want to see Trump get killed. I don't even want to see Biden get killed. Like I don't want to see any of those guys killed. But there's a lot of people I would love to see fucking killed in life. None of us admit that. We all pretend we don't know. But there are plenty of people in life that if they got shot, you'd go, good, fuck them. That's human nature. It's kind of dumb to say publicly with a name when it's a former president.
Exactly.
But
that's
dumb.
All I'm saying.
No, but you're not just saying that. That's not all you're saying.
I am.
No,
if
you're
saying
not.
it publicly,
You're
then you're going to get repercussions because of your actions. If you want to say it amongst your friends, that's fine.
Because of your actions. Do you not see the difference between somebody telling a joke and somebody trying to galvanize somebody else into a crime?
Sure, Jim, but it's the same reason why you don't joke about certain things because you don't want to get sued again.
Yes, exactly. I don't want to get sued because there's a legal. Hold on, but by the way, I won that. I won that.
For a joke, and I agree. You should have.
No, there's not repercussions for a mental patient who wound up killing someone and killing himself. You can't live your life not joking about things because some mental patient might not like it. You understand? I don't legally defame people
because of the nonsense that you went through.
I think it just makes him.
You just want to be right, Scott. You want to be right,
Scott. You've argued like. Hang on, Scott.
You want to be right.
You've argued like 4 to 5 different points which is like a very obvious thing that people do when they just need to leave on a win.
You want to get the W because he doesn't like Trump. Because he doesn't like Trump. I'm saying that in all seriousness, you think that Kyle Gass was on stage trying to, in a serious moment, convince somebody to commit a violent act.
No, I don't think he was trying to convince anybody. I think he was.
Then you 100% just shot down your argument. You 100% just shot down your argument.
Okay. I believe that he wants him, that he would be happy if he was dead.
Maybe you might be right. You might be right.
I don't believe that he is trying to convince somebody to go out and shoot.
Well,
you know what? Just proved my point.
And
thank you.
And
then I'd be wrong.
Scott, I would like to tell you, he may feel that way, but facts don't care about your feelings.
That's a great point. And hating a guy is not the same as encouraging someone to kill him. And if you're encouraging someone, fire in a movie house is trying to get people to panic on purpose. It's different than just saying a dickish joke.
And I would like to point out for the record that calling a movie theater a movie house, you would have to be such an old man.
Yeah, I know. That's just... might as well call it a living room now, Sam.
Okay. Thank you, Scott.
All right.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks.
But, it's all about the ideology. Like, nobody thinks this guy really is encouraging someone to hurt the president or former president. No one.
No.
It's just a dickish joke. We've all made dickish jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Jack Black felt the heat because people were blaming him for it.
But it's like that. It's like the whole thing of, but was he...
John in Philly. What's up, John?
Hi, John.
Hey, guys. I think, too, that a lot of people were upset by that because of the hypocrisy from the left-leaning people, because they market themselves as the kinder, gentler.
I think that's an honest take.
And then there's jokes made about someone who got murdered and almost assassinated.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Right. Of course, that's the problem. But the problem is, that's why it always makes me laugh when these fucking people think they're different than each other. They're not. That's the greatest point of all. Every one of them is the fucking same. I mean, it all depends on who they like. So, yeah, the hypocrisy of the left, and then they say, well, the hypocrisy of the right. Everybody says the same boring shit.
It is, yeah.
It's boring. Everyone's the same. The people are all the fucking same. Stop pretending they're different.
Thank you, dude. But
Thanks,
I don't think you're wrong, bud. Thank you. Yeah.
But that's the excuse they give themselves to try to have people punished. Well, we're just giving you your own medicine. And that's the same thing liberals say. We're just giving you your own...
It's a lot of... my team versus your team playing.
And when the reality is, it's just fun to kick the shit out of somebody. And that's universal. And that's why people do it.
Yeah. Part of the reason that you join a team is so there can be an opposing team.
Absolutely. And you're also not alone.
Right. We're all together bashing them. So we're right?
And if they bash me, you got my back.
Yeah. And yeah.
You got my back, right?
Right. It's a little less scary.
It's nonsense.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you.
Poor Kyle Gass. Dumb joke.
Yeah, I'm not shocked that people were mad at him for making the joke.
Right.
I don't feel bad for him necessarily. It's not like his fans were mad at him. It just is,
But he lost a lot as fucking agent.
I think that, losing things on a professional level for that and his fucking partner throwing him under the bus. And that's where I'm like, that's fucked up.
And it's not even about Trump. Like, if Biden, the exact same backlash would happen to people for making fun of Biden if he had gotten shot, or if he, there's zero difference.
I mean, I could see, yes, there are, I don't even want to name them because you don't want to open it.
If Biden,
but there are musicians that I could see making the exact same joke about Biden.
Of course,
at their shows.
If Biden had gotten shot, the same thing would be happening. Conservatives would be joking about it. Liberals would be clutching their pearls. Oh, how could you? It's Assyria. You're in coverage. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not real.
No,
if someone's encouraging someone to, in seriousness, go out and do it, that's much different.
Yes.
It's much different.
And we know the difference.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
Of course we do. That's why comedies aren't billed as horror films.
Right.
Nobody says, did you see Airplane? It terrified me.
Yeah. Airplane is a disaster. There's a disaster on a plane. It's very scary.
We know the difference.
Right. I don't know why this old lady is acting so crazy. Like she's speaking jive. I don't know, but it's a disaster movie.
Ted Stryker does save the day, though.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
I sweats a lot.
It's a very...
This fucking agent.
Yeah.
They probably do that to take the heat off themselves for a little while. Maybe they tell them, like, look, we have to say, look, give us,
lay low. This'll blow
give us 6, and it will.
Yeah,
it will blow over, and it should.
Yeah. Although, I mean, there could be friction between Kyle and Jack.
No, they'll make up. He'll do some groveling TV appearance. I mean, again, I don't blame him. He's trying to save his life, but it's so stupid.
Yeah.
This is another case of people who just don't defend people they don't agree with. Like, conservatives should be sticking up for this guy. Instead of relishing in the fact that he's in trouble, be the free speech people that you've been acting like you are and go, you know what? Again, unless somebody is in seriousness threatening. That's a big difference. But a guy like this making a joke, come out and go, look, he made a dumb, tasteless joke, but he shouldn't lose his life for it.
Yeah.
Stick up for someone you don't like.
Well, they like seeing the libs get in trouble.
Sure they do, and the libs like seeing them get in trouble. It's just a fucking shell game.
You think they like owning the libs?
They do. They do.
None of them. Just notice, none of them are defending a person they don't like or agree with.
It never happens.
It never. And Democrats will never defend any of the conservative guys either.
It would be wild if somebody was like, if somebody said, look, let's defend this person and remember it for the next time. Remember we defended this person because watch what happens the next time. But you're right.
Or just do it because it's the right thing. Like, right. You know what this is.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to use it to further the whole, come on, guy. You don't need the rally, the bigger picture. Just say the guy made a joke and he shouldn't get in trouble.
People love a rally.
They love to rally.
Rallying.
They all act like they're so fucking brave. They all act like they're so fucking brave and such truth tellers.
Right.
And then a guy says something they don't like that offends their group, and they don't have the balls to go, who cares?
Right.
Well, they like it's pointed back at them now.
That's the excuse that everyone uses, but that's just the excuse. The bottom line is it feels good to drive someone's teeth into the fucking curb. No one watched American History X and said, why did he step on that guy's head? I've all thought, God, I would love to step on somebody's teeth on a curb. It would feel great. I would feel awesome.
I believe you, but I actually think that you might be off on this one.
But you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
think most people who watch that scene don't go, I would love to be involved in something like that.
That's like a rough scene.
Oh, my God. It's terrible. But there's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'll write down a few names. Did you tell me if you wouldn't want to curb stomp their teeth?
You know what?
I might agree with you.
Maybe we go to break and we have that discussion. Should we take a break?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Well, tonight Jim will be doing his hour at the Fat Black Pussycat. He'll also be in Solana Beach, California next Thursday, July 25th, and in Tempe, Arizona on Friday, July 26th.
And do I have tickets that just went on sale for Millville, New Jersey or something, young man?
Yes, you do. He's going to Billings and Bozeman, Montana on September 6th and 7th, October 4th and 5th in Tampa, and then Millville, New Jersey on November 1st. Tickets just went up. Richmond, Virginia, and Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. His brand new album, Gender Reveal Disaster, is available to stream. Go get that one right now.
Wow.
Today is the last day to purchase the Not Sam Summer Collection of shirts. Go to notsam.com/shop. High quality, but very thin margins. You need to get them today.
That's right.
Sam will also be doing a live Not Sam Wrestling podcast on August 1st at Hilarities in Cleveland. Get tickets now at notsam.com. Also, the brand new single from Black Caviar is out now. And, check out Guess Who is the name of it. And check out Duncan for Me by me, youtube.com/ElliotBros1.
That's it. You know what? I was wondering what the hell is going on right now. That was very smart.
At the end, he tosses in.
Get one in for himself, and he deserves it.
You did forget one, though, Jordy.
Which one?
It's Wednesday.
Oh, I said it at the beginning. Fat Black Pussycat.
Did you really?
That's how I started off.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. Hey!
Oh, my God. Fucking home run.
He's minding his P's and Q's over there. Every T is crossed. Every I is dotted.
Travis, you're fired.
We'll be right back.
Oh! It's Jim Norton. Oh! And Sam Roberts. Oh! Back after this.
Oh! The #1 pro wrestling show on the planet, Busted Open, is now on Faction Talk, Channel 103. This is Dave LaGreca. Hear me alongside my rotating cast of Hall of Famers and pro wrestling legends every weeknight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Faction Talk. A daily breakdown of everything going on in the world of pro wrestling and a ton of laughs along the way. It's Busted Open, now, weeknights at 9 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk, Channel 103, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
My profile
profoundly accept this nomination for President of the United States.
The 2024 Republican National Convention is on Sirius XM with live in-person coverage from Megyn Kelly on Triumph.
Trump's winning in 5 out of the 6 swing states.
Hear David Webb live at the RNC on Patriot.
Are you better off today than you were 4 years ago?
Julie Mason on POTUS. Plus coverage on all your favorite news channels.
I'm with you, the American people.
The 20
This week, Rafael Devers leads the Red Sox against Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers.
Monster shot!
Or Corbin Carroll and the Diamondbacks take on Cody Bellinger and the Cubs.
Wow! And like, my life is not good. Comparison, it's the thief of joy. And it's easy to envy other people's lives. It might look like they have it all together on their Instagram, but they probably don't. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your best life. I've gone to therapy on and off for years, and it's always helpful. It's not a quick fix. It doesn't cure you. It just shows you your own patterns. It teaches you how to ask questions of yourself and how to catch yourself doing things that are either envious or otherwise going to make you unhappy. If you're thinking of starting, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. Switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's TEFFT today, and you get 10% off your first month. Better, HELP.com/TEFFT.
Every day, Bob wakes up at 5 a.m. He gives his kids a kiss on the forehead and heads to the office. As the owner of a small business, Bob, like many business owners today, worries not only about his own family, but his employees' families as well. These days, cash flow is always on his mind. And right now, he needs help, and he needs it fast. The clock is ticking, and he needs funding for new equipment, working capital, or even some expansion. With lending from banks hard to come by, Bob has to think outside the box. Bob discovers Swish Funding, the small business funding platform helping thousands of business owners acquire funding in as little as 24 hours. Whether you need $25,000 or even $2 million, our process takes just minutes. To qualify, you must be in business at least 1 year with monthly revenue of at least $25,000. Swish Funding, helping small businesses like Bob's and yours. Apply today at swishradio.com. That's SWISH radio.com. Terms and conditions apply. Visit swishfunding.com for more details.
When you reach for a T-Series iron, you are pulling more than a piece of equipment. You are choosing a club built with a deep understanding of the game, working with tour pros and dedicated amateurs. The Titleist team attacks every facet of every T-Series iron. So whether you want effortless speed, exceptional feel, or precise control, T-Series offers everything you need to construct your ideal iron setup. Go to Titleist.com to explore a complete lineup and find a fitter near you. New T-Series irons from Titleist.
Keep the grill lit.
A T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape.
With barbecue-themed channels sure to get the backyard bumping summer long.
Joy. And it's easy to envy other people's lives. It might look like they have it all together on their Instagram, but they probably don't. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your best life. I've gone to therapy on and off for years, and it's always helpful. It's not a quick fix. It doesn't cure you. It just shows you your own patterns. It teaches you how to ask questions of yourself and how to catch yourself doing things that are either envious or otherwise going to make you unhappy. If you're thinking of starting, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. Switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's TEFFT today, and you get 10% off your first month. Better, HELP.com/TEFFT.
Hear that? That's what cooked when you ordered juicy beef sounds like. The steaming hug of 2 slices of melted cheese, the crunch of tangy pickles and sliced onions, all topped with a toasted sesame seed bun. That's the sound of a McDonald's Quarter Pounder with cheese. Your new go-to burger is ready when you are. Just ask for the QPC. Get it hot. Get it now. In-store or on the app. The QPC. Only at McDonald's.
Fresh beef at participating U.S. McDonald's excludes Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories.
Philo's got a world of entertainment for you to explore with just one subscription. Sign up today and start watching all the networks you love, like A&E, MTV, Discovery, VH1, TLC, Lifetime, Hallmark Channel, and so much more. Featuring current seasons of all the best drama, true crime, reality, and family-friendly shows you can't afford to miss. And with up to 3 streams at once, you'll never have to fight about what to watch. Get started today and unlock our library of over 75,000 movies and shows and save all your favorites with the unlimited DVR, so you can rewatch them anytime, anywhere for up to a year. Philo now includes access to AMC Plus. You can discover your next obsession from its collection of hit originals like Mad Men, The Walking Dead, Killing Eve, Orphan Black, and tons of blockbuster movies. There are no contracts, no commitments, and no hassles. For just $28 a month, Philo's a better way to watch TV. So what are you waiting for? Visit philo.tv and sign up today to start your 7-day free trial. That's philo.tv.
Small businesses are the engines that power our country. So why is it so hard for them to acquire business funding for things like expansion and cash flow? Meet Swish Funding, the business funding platform exclusively for small businesses. Whether it's $25,000 or even $2 million, our process takes just minutes with cash in less than 24 hours. You must be in business for at least 1 year with an average monthly revenue of at least $25,000. Apply at swishradio.com. Swishradio.com.
Dip into even more you conducted exclusively for the show, which somehow the news, I haven't seen the interview, so I don't know what the contents are, but somehow the news was not able to grab this person yet. And the show was. I found out this morning.
Oh.
And I don't know if this is it's all about the take. You know what I mean? Like, the take right now is crucial when it comes to this Trump stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Lazy Eyewitness News was on the case and was able to acquire an exclusive for Jim and Sam.
As they say, the news watch never stops.
It never does.
It does not, no.
And that is a trademarked Lazy Eyewitness News.
That's trademarked.
Yeah,
that's original to
Oh,
Lazy.
that's been ours forever.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lazy Eyewitness News. You give us how many minutes?
21.
And what will you give us?
The universe.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's great. So that's even better than competitors.
Oh, you got some assholes out there trying to give you the world in 22 minutes.
We had 21.
Yeah, a
You
lot
get the
more
world
and a lot
as
less
well
time.
as no, that's pretty smart. Yeah, actually, one of the key New York voices was interviewed yesterday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
By our own reporter. Sandy Kane was spotted in Times Square.
God.
Yeah,
looking like a snack.
She really was.
What library was she on top of?
Yeah. This was right before Dorothy's house had landed on her. And
as beautiful as the day was warm.
That's right. That's 100% right.
You really caught her in a moment. I'll tell ya.
Too. The eye makeup looks really good.
She's the Benjamin Button of street performers. She's aging in reverse.
She looks like Nosferatu.
Okay, Nosferatu.
The eye makeup.
And maybe that's intentional. They're remaking Nosferatu. And so maybe
Really?
Yes, there's a new Nosferatu coming out.
When? Do we see what the vampire looks like?
Yeah, you want to real quick before
I would love to see
it. And there it is. With a pink cowboy
Hey, man, I'm
hat
going to
on.
bite your fucking neck, man. Hey, man, close the shades.
Yeah, I don't.
Bill Skarsgård?
But yeah. It's the kid who played Pennywise.
Pennywise, yeah.
Right. I don't know if they've revealed.
Have they revealed his look yet?
Well, hang on.
Photos of his look. There is a trailer out for it.
Is that property? Oh, okay.
Before we get to the other.
Sure. The true
Nosferatu.
one. December 20th. Christmas?
Yeah, based on a true story.
Yeah.
Come to me. Come to me. Hey, Michael.
I'm Nosferatu.
Look,
Eggers. This is Eggers' movie.
Nosferatu, I'm alive. Look, I have a wig.
Beyond.
My
Willem Dafoe?
nails are sharp.
April Falls.
By the way, Willem Dafoe is Sandy Kane's co-star.
That's right.
True, yeah.
It is coming. He is coming
They are
to
equals.
us.
Willem Dafoe, Sandy Kane.
That's right.
He's coming.
Who is coming to my child?
look.
Did you miss me?
I hope he's bald like in the other movie.
I think he will be.
Nosferatu.
It looks okay.
Looks pretty good. I'll check it out.
Eggers film. I drink apricot juice. This does not look particularly great.
I think it looks kind of good.
That's a teaser.
He's coming. It's just nothing to it. Who cares?
And it's a Christmas release. That's a big.
It wasn't scary though.
I was scared.
I was.
We were making wisecracks during it. To be fair,
and I was making wisecracks to cover up the scared.
I was scared.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you look at what's happened with the Florida Project, right? You have Willem Dafoe in Nosferatu. You have the director Sean Baker, who just won this year the Palme d'Or at Cannes. It's the top award at the Cannes Film Festival for his new movie.
What's his new movie?
I forget the name of it.
It's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick to be able to text the winner of the Palme d'Or. Congratulations.
Yes, would you ask him, you good?
I was like, you good? He didn't get back to me yet. He will.
Oh, Mikey Madison's the star.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she was in the Scream.
Yeah, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes, she's
and
great in both of those.
She's one of the daughters in Better Things.
What's her
with
name?
Pamela
She gets.
Oh, I think you were joking. It was Michael Madsen.
No, Mikey Madison.
Oh, I don't know who she is.
Mikey Madison. Yeah. She gets fucked up in Scream and in Once Upon a Time.
Same way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
And before Better Things with Pamela Adlon, she had done like no acting. Like that was like her first thing ever.
And now she's the shit.
Yeah.
She's the next Sandy Kane. So that's amazing. Sean Baker gets the award, Mikey Madsen, Willem Dafoe, and look at what else the Sean Baker rub can do for people. Sandy Kane has become one of New York's top political commentators.
She owns Times Square.
She does own it.
Yeah.
She went to Judge Jerry to make sure she was still allowed to be there.
She signs a CD and gives it to someone and then hands them $10.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see what she has to say. I'd love to hear her take.
Yeah.
Former President Trump was shot at the other day.
I hate to say this about Donald because he's a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Oh.
And sometimes I love him very much. But I hate to say that a lot of people, and I'm not going to incriminate my own self because I'm scared of him, that a lot of people wish that he was murdered. And I hate to say that I'm with them.
What? That's terrible.
Just said, I don't want to incriminate myself.
She's not going to say that.
And then she said it.
What a horrible person.
I'm with him.
That's not right, Sandy.
She better be careful. Agent's going to drop her.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, I don't want to say it, but I would never say. But I do agree.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I'm with them, man.
What?
What are you, gay?
All right.
A lot of people wish that he was murdered.
No.
And I hate to say that I'm with them. But I am. I mean,
oh, Jesus Christ. If you hate to say it, why did you say it? Don't say it.
But Donald Trump, there's two things. July 6th, a lot of people were murdered.
Can you pause?
July.
Do you mean January 6th?
No, I think it's July.
Yes, she did.
No, it's July 6th.
July 6th.
A lot of people were murdered.
A lot of
what happened? And a lot of people. Oh, here it is. It's the ghost of Christmas past and future.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Nicole, we have this new app that shows you 40 years into the future.
That looks exactly like what I'll look like. I mean, ideally, that's what I look like. That's what I'm on that path.
That's right. That's right. Nicole Biggins is here.
I am. I can't stay for very long. I have Joe Jonas. I'm so sorry.
Joe Jonas?
Is he coming in to talk to you guys?
Or do we got
not.
Joe Jonas?
No, we
We just got Blippy.
We have Blippy. And
we have Blippy too.
we don't actually have. Why would Blippy come in?
We're not interviewing him. We just they want to take a picture. Blippy wants to take a picture.
What is Blippy?
Humble brag. It was so much to learn about. It'll make you want to shout.
Is it a kid's thing?
It's a nightmare.
Jim, you're familiar with Blippy's older work.
Why are you bringing that up?
Oh,
He
that's
doesn't
right.
like that.
I love Blippy.
Why you keep? Every time Blippy comes up, they talk about the old shit.
Blippy's the
No,
best.
the new guy is where it's at.
The new guy.
The old guy sold out.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You
did
know
other
what,
stuff,
You know what the old guy did before he was Blippy?
What?
I don't. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it brought up.
You really don't know.
Did he do something sexual?
He doesn't like it brought up.
Wow.
How do you not know?
Did he like Pee Wee Herman it and like?
It's much worse. He doesn't like it brought up.
I think I do know.
He
Did it have
rolls.
something to do with shit?
Yes,
Okay.
but that's all we'll
Yes.
say.
Okay.
Yeah. He's the best.
Yeah. Great
Blippy
guy.
rules.
That's all we'll say.
Yes.
He shit on his friend on the internet.
He's the
That's
best.
all we'll say.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Leave it at that.
And
not
leave it
that
at that.
I support his resurgence.
And he tried to have a scrub from the internet, but everything.
It's
on the
hard to
internet's
get rid
right.
of,
Leave
yeah.
it at that.
Okay. Shit on his friend real quick, but that's it.
Leave it at that.
He's a goof. Who hasn't?
It happens.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Travis was nice enough to get something for Parker. It's a Stanley Cup, Olivia Rodrigo Stanley
he is
Cup.
real. Travis is laying it on.
Oh, he really
thick.
is.
I don't have to try.
He doesn't really. Also,
I just crush it.
he said, "Oh my God, this is gonna make you the coolest mom ever," and she already told me that Travis is way cooler than me.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, how come if it was shipped, why couldn't it be shipped to you? Were you surprised?
Well, it was like a whole giveaway. It's getting a lottery, and he happened to get two, so he was like, "Let me give you one."
I know why.
What?
He needs an in-person exchange.
Oh, Travis likes
shush.
to hand
How
it
are
over.
you
Talking about.
Okay, Joe is calling. I love you guys.
We got Nick coming in.
Oh, you do?
He's way bigger.
Is he?
I thought we had Kevin.
Yeah, maybe it's Kevin.
The biggest of the brothers.
Maybe it's Kevin.
Bye, Nicole.
Don't bring that up to Blippy.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't bring up the old stuff.
She literally just came for her gift.
Yeah. She really did. Travis is like, don't even worry. We are on the air or not. Just come in and get your gift. He wants the world to know he's giving Nicole gifts.
Yeah.
You think so?
It's a strange relationship.
It's a strange.
Troy, any relationship is strange
No,
to you.
I think you get jealous of Sam's relationship with her.
Oh.
So that's why you're like kissing up.
You think Travis is trying to like get in and?
Yeah, it's like, well, Sam's getting in. Well, I got to make sure that
Wow, I never even thought of it, but the way you just said it
makes sense to you.
Makes sense.
The way he said it makes sense, and I never considered.
Do you
it.
think they're both in love with Nicole?
I think so.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think more so probably Travis.
Maybe, yeah.
But I think Nicole might be in love with Sam.
Wow, you think so?
I think
because I had never considered that.
No,
but
I
the
don't
way
think
you said
that's-
it just now.
I think she's like mentally like into Sam.
Head over
Yeah.
heels.
Yeah.
But the idea of sex
Ass
Well,
over tea kettle.
would probably make her physically ill.
You know that you could be in love with somebody's mind and then become attracted.
Sure,
to
she
them.
enjoys Sam as a.
and then the body becomes appealing after.
Exactly.
Wow.
I see. Okay.
As much as crazy as it is, Jim.
I
I'm
will
telling
tell you. I will tell you this. It would explain some marriages I know.
Well, you're forgetting the also crossing of the ocean and the U.S. government requirements.
There are other benefits we can provide. Oh. All right, do you want to get
Back
to
to July 6th?
Oh yeah, I
July
forgot. July the multiple murders
on July 6th.
of July 6th. Yes. Yes.
Donald Trump, there's two things. July 6th, a lot of people were murdered that day, and COVID.
And
COVID. He caused COVID.
What?
He caused COVID.
He did? This is news to me.
I wish we could unpack this with her right now.
Yeah.
I thought Fauci did it. Trump did it.
The best thing would be to like if we had her in here, if we had to tell her that like Trump's people reached out and they were very dismayed by what she said.
They're really upset.
It would freak her out.
It would really freak her out, especially the July 6th stuff.
Yeah. Maybe get Bob DeBono to leave a message. It's Trump.
Shane Gillis.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people on July 6th. I guess we were on vacation. So
Yeah,
we
I didn't
missed
realize
it.
all those
Yeah,
murders.
Missed it.
Mike, I noticed as a journalist, you didn't correct her.
Well, I can only assume she was telling you there were probably people murdered on July 6th.
You know what? You're
It's
right.
her story.
Pull
It's
up the
not-
news from Chicago on July 6th. I'm sure there were a few dozen.
That's what she's talking about, right?
I can only assume.
That was a Trump thing.
Donald Donald Trump.
July 6th.
There's two things. July 6th,
Yeah.
a lot of people were murdered that day. And COVID. He caused COVID.
Yeah.
Trump caused COVID.
Oh, yeah. Well, look, it was during his presidency that COVID was here. Because I
Right.
said, who was president? Donald Trump.
I like how
And
she
he
puts
never
the pieces together.
Sure, and she likes to question to make sure she's right. Wait a minute.
Okay, there's
It was-
COVID. Where is COVID? Well, it's here.
Yeah, she was
Who is
wondering.
the president?
She was wondering if it was like, wait, was that when Lincoln? No.
No, it wasn't him.
See the wheels turn.
Who was president? Donald Trump. And he never wore a mask. And I never believed in COVID.
Oh.
It was asshole. It was a hoax. It was that Fauci. Come on, it was Donald Trump saying, I could do anything, man. I could stop. Because everyone thought that Trump would be great for the economy. He stopped the fucking economy.
Okay.
So I definitely, so a lot of people do wish.
By the way, I think there was more logic in that truck motor that just drove by.
I mean, he stopped the economy.
Is she saying that it was a hoax or was not a hoax? Where's the hoax?
It was a hoax.
It was a hoax.
Yeah. I mean, she's
Trump
not wrong
did,
about it.
Trump did a COVID hoax to stop the economy.
I mean, she's an entertainer. They got hit pretty hard in the pocketbook.
Yeah.
Especially street performers. There were not that many people on the street.
Yeah, maybe.
She didn't transfer over to digital as well as some
She probably
others.
had to take out a PPP loan.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
You want more?
I mean, you're only like a fraction of the way through this.
I mean, yeah, there's quite a lot of
I
playhead
told you
left.
this morning, it's hard to edit Sandy. She's so smart.
A lot to say.
Okay. That feels like sabotage.
Yeah. I mean, if you just let her talk, when do you ever say, all right, Sandy, that's enough?
I mean, we could break it down over the course of the week and enjoy it every day.
Sure, you tell me when to stop. We'll restart it tomorrow.
So a lot of people do wish he was shot. But God loves him. God loves him because God spared him.
Do you think it was divine intervention that saved Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 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 And because God must. That was God. That was God.
Just a little rip. I like what she
I mean,
ripped.
she is as a master of the improv.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was God.
That was God. Yeah, that was God.
Yes.
I like that she reconsiders again, and can only land on, regardless of the July 6th murders, whatever those were, and doing COVID, God was still like, you know what? You're my guy.
They should hire her at the Republican National Convention and say you have to just give a very pro-Trump speech, and she would.
For $50.
$50.
50 big ones.
Will you put me up, man? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll put
Trash can in the back. Take a nap in.
Just give her the wrong address for a hotel and send her on her way.
I like dick.
Yes. Yes. And because God must. That was God.
He's right there.
No, I definitely believe divine intervention is a great word of mine. And he told me I was a member of a Trump Institute.
You were.
Did we know this?
I
didn't know she was college educated.
No, I thought she was going to say she was like, he sold me. I was like pro MAGA or whatever. But she said I was a member of Trump Institute.
I think she was auditing courses, Travis. I don't know if she got a degree.
Just sitting in the back of the Trump Institute classroom.
Many years ago, I paid money to be with Donald Trump. He was such a great speaker. And
did you graduate?
Huh?
Did you graduate?
There was no grad. It was a hoax. It was a hoax. Donald Trump's hoax. The Institute bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's bullshit then. It's bullshit now. Don't fall for the man. No. When Biden won, all of a sudden COVID went away.
It did kind of instantly happen like that.
Yeah, makes you think.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
You think Trump might have done it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was going to go a different direction.
Okay, because that's not what Sandy's saying. Sandy doesn't see it from your point of view.
Well, different sides of the aisle butt heads.
And that's the beauty of America, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
I think Sandy Kane's a great speaker.
What?
I do. I think I'm like very articulate woman. I know what I'm doing. I'm a lawyer. I'm a pro se lawyer. I want to get in.
You're a per se lawyer.
No, pro se.
Per se lawyer.
Also the lady from Baby Reindeer, a lawyer. I bet you didn't know that.
Does a per se lawyer mean your own, like you acted as your own attorney?
I think a per se lawyer is a lawyer per se.
I mean, she clears it up.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, why am I Googling? She's going to tell us.
Yeah, she's the one who went to Trump Institute for it.
Very articulate woman. I know what I'm doing. I'm a lawyer. I'm a pro se lawyer. I want to get in.
You're a lawyer?
Yes, I'm a pro se lawyer. I won a case against I had a false arrest, and so I did win $8,200.
Did you go to law school?
No, but I'm a pro se lawyer. They had a thing that you read, and I have a great instinct for the law.
Are you
a great instinct of the law?
Have you ever heard any lawyer described as, you know what made him special? A great instinct of the law.
Of the law. That's why I loved F. Lee Bailey so much.
It feels illegal.
Yeah. Your Honor, this doesn't feel right. What do you think?
And I have a great instinct of the law.
This feels criminal. No?
This is the face of jurisprudence.
That's true. That's true.
Look at those beautiful eyes.
$8,200.
Yeah, at least she's good.
You want more?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are you officially endorsing Biden in 2024?
Yes.
There's an official endorsement from Sandy Kane?
Yes. I mean, come on, we don't want to go through COVID again.
Do you think it'll return if Trump is elected?
Something shitty is going to return, and you go to his rallies, you might get murdered.
Yeah. It could be like July 6th.
Right. There was a few people shot. One guy murdered. It was a fireman.
On July 6th.
No, the guy that just was murdered in his rally. He was a fireman. So, I don't want to go to his rally, and I wouldn't go anyway. Naked Cowboy had Trump all over his guitar. I don't know if you saw that.
I'd heard something about that.
Yeah.
Does your position on Donald Trump have anything to do with your feelings about the Naked Cowboy?
No, absolutely not.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. No, I definitely, I think a lot of people, when the gun was fired, wished they had killed him.
What the fuck, Sandy?
He is, and they're talking about Piers Morgan was talking that he is called a Hitler. Donald Trump's a Hitler, and I was talking about that because he's a German.
Who's a German? Trump's German?
I don't know, but
is there Germanic heritage?
I think Piers Morgan was saying that the negative effects of constantly referring to him this way
as Hitler is bad. Yeah.
Is bad and leads to violence. I don't think that he was looking for Sandy Kane to be like, you know what? I had never thought of it before.
I can't imagine Sandy to say anything that wasn't thoroughly fact-checked.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, she's a pro se lawyer.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
I thought she said a lawyer per se.
She has a feel for the law.
Yeah, well, it's an instinct.
Did you go to school? No, I won $8,700.
Yes, they are of German and Scottish descent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, a lot of people are of German.
Sure.
Yeah. But
takes a huge population.
You're not connecting the dots.
Veritable United Nations.
That's right.
I think Mike got to an actual good point in, because I would look at Sandy Kane and be like, that's a Trump supporter. And I think her anger towards him is because of the Naked Cowboy.
That, I think it could be.
I think so too. She wants to be the opposite of him.
Right.
She hates the Naked Cowboy, even though she's the one.
And she loves him. Yeah.
Well, she stole the act.
Well, they can both be naked. And
they
cow
can.
People.
They can. And Judge Jerry decided upon that.
Sure.
Rest in peace.
Hitler, and I was talking about that because he's a German. Naked Cowboy's a German too. It's like history does repeat itself.
Yeah.
And Piers Morgan was talking about that people were calling him a Hitler, and I did. And I said to God, I looked up, I said, why is he German? I said, why? He says he's a German. Look him up. German. His father was associated with Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't even know where to go with the. I mean, you don't know what she's talking about.
His
I can
father.
hear. I've done these interviews before. You don't know what she's talking about anymore.
I mean, I just have to assume she was telling the truth. Why would she lie on camera?
Because I thought she would have Googled the ancestry, but she asked God.
Why go to Google when there's God? Google is driven by algorithms and whatever Google's motivations are,
as opposed to God, who's driven by the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, God,
and they both
the
start with
Almighty.
G-O.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. It's the first two.
She's
letters.
probably going to Google and God just popped up and she clicked on it.
Oh, that's probably a little easier.
You're meant to be, man.
Google it.
Bing it.
If he is Hitler, then why would God save him?
That's a great question. Holy fuck, you blew her mind.
God didn't he? He was hitting the ear.
So you think...
What a retort. God was like, look, I'm going to get your ear. Stop being Hitler.
Yeah, God has a very funny way of communicating.
It's weird. I'm not going to get you because I do think, you got a lot of good points. Knock it off with the Hitler
But I
stuff.
want the ear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hitler, give me the ear.
You'd still have your ear if you weren't,
Yeah, sure.
Hitler. She really, plus you could see it in Sandy's eyes. She really thought she got you, Mike. She was like, ooh, that's a tough question. But the ear. Meanwhile, she just said it was divine intervention.
Ah, touche.
Ah.
God didn't he? He was hitting the ear.
So you think... You did say, you said before you thought that...
He was hit, and boy, did he go down fast.
You thought
Well,
that
he
you said
didn't-
you thought that God saved him, though. Divine intervention?
Well,
That was good.
good
Nice.
question. He was hit.
Tip of the cap to you.
Okay, I see. I'm sorry. I was unfamiliar with your game.
Yeah.
We don't play softball here.
I apologize.
One adversary kind of giving a nod to the other great adversary.
I didn't realize this was chess and not checkers.
Yeah.
I see.
Even intellectual playing field.
Very James Bond moment between you two.
Yeah. Mr. Montone.
Well, good question. He was hit. He was hit in the fucking ear.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good response.
Total divine intervention. I think it was a warning. God put the warning in his fucking ear and said, "Hey,
Wait,
give you one
could you
more
pause for a
chance."
second? Is her hat blowing off?
I hope so.
It appeared that her hat was getting raised by the wind.
Yeah.
And said, "Hey, we'll give you one more chance. And stop the shit. And I'm gonna hurt you, but I'm not gonna hurt you all the way. Because who knows? But somebody else was hurt. Somebody else was murdered. A beautiful fireman and 2 other people were injured. Now Donald's like that. He'll always send someone else to get murdered, not himself.
You think Donald sent those people to get murdered?
Well, but they all showed up for him, and they're dead.
She really makes a logical conclusion.
That's right. She's just doing math here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, 2 + 2.
Yeah, look, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what's going on here. This is,
They went to see him, and now they're dead. What do you think?
I mean, I actually might commend you for being able to withstand a conversation this long.
I mean, we were out there speaking for a good 20 minutes or so.
Sure, a lot of flirting.
That's what it was.
Considerable amount.
Yeah.
That's what it was. You'll put up with a lot from a girl who looks like that.
Her hips are showing in that, and her tits look great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's a curvaceous woman.
Yep.
Yeah,
A
she
little
is.
uneven.
A little uneven.
Tits.
Good arms. Good arms.
Strong arm.
Mike probably could have got a beach.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean could have?
Look at you assuming.
Yeah. Would you go down on her from the back?
Oh, God, Jim.
Sure, just for fun.
This segment was already painful
fun?
enough.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's kind of hot out.
There's no
If you
fun.
just had to hold the wart.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, but Troy, we would think you're cool.
I don't even know what the amount of money that it would take to eat Sandy Kane's
I mean,
ass.
based on
How much you-
yeah, based on the wagers you've made, I bet we can get you to do it for about 700.
No, but like after this, it's been a long day in the fucking probably running into a couple of public porta johns. And you just got to fucking hands and knees, skirt up.
Portage. She probably goes between cars.
Oh my God, she would hate to hear this.
Spread everything out. Just keep your hand on the wart so your tongue doesn't hit it.
Jordan, she got a wart.
Oh yeah, I got a few.
What? You do?
Yeah.
On your dick?
No, bottom of my feet. I used to have them.
Ugh.
This is terrible response.
Your fucking corns.
Gross, dude. She's got it next to her genitals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a genital wart.
Yeah.
I think it has a name too.
Looks like the Twatto. Looks like the Looks like the Millennium Falcon.
It does. It does. It looks like it's just starting to raise up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a rough edge.
Yeah. Yeah.
You all showed up for him, and they're dead, and then he's dead, and God, he was a great man. I saw his picture.
So you think this was God sending a message to Donald via a mock execution?
It was a warning. It was a warning not to vote for Donald Trump. It was a warning to people saying, hey, you want guns? You want murders? You want all the service guys going over and getting murdered? Or
what?
Blow up the world? He's going to blow up the world,
He's actually more of an isolationist. He's not big on going to other countries. So I think she's quite ill-informed.
You don't think he'll blow up the whole world?
No.
He almost did before, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, he caused COVID, for crying out loud.
That is true.
He did that?
He did that.
Because he wanted to stop the economy.
Yeah.
He figured, well, I'm running for re-election. Better stop the economy.
Blow up the world? He's going to blow up the world, Donald Trump, and say, I did it.
Yeah.
And the only people to be saved are him and his family. Jim and Sam, we love you. Man.
Okay, thank you.
But still, I was thinking that same today.
Yeah.
What kind of...
Whoa!
Yeah.
I guess Nicole's not the only one. Am I right?
That's hot.
Wow.
Yeah. She was fucking pistoning the arm of that guitar in and out.
Okay, wow. Looks like Jim was wrong about my rugged physical appeal.
Just turn off the radio.
Excuse me. Who?
Daddy's getting warts.
I hate when you say like that.
Daddy's coming home with warts.
What, am I getting a foot job from the intern?
Love you. I was thinking that same today, too.
What kind of thoughts?
Oh.
I said, did I see
Erotic?
his head on my phone? Because I mean, sometimes you said, that looked like Sam's head.
Yeah.
So hey, I'm ambivalent, I miss them.
I'm what? Can we rewind that? I missed that word.
Ambivalent?
Yeah.
His head.
Yeah.
So hey, I'm ambivalent, I miss
Ambivalent.
them.
She's right.
Yeah, that's it. Nailed
She
it.
cool accented it. I'm ambivalent.
Ambivalent.
Ambivalent, I miss them, and Jim got married to a tranny and kept me off the show. So,
Wow, is that true, dude?
Wait, did she say kept her off the show?
Yeah, she said you got married to the T word.
I get married to a tranny and what?
And
now she's not
either
allowed on the show.
And that she's not allowed on the show. I think the way the sentence was structured, it sounded like your wife won't allow Sandy Kane on the show.
Wow.
Which I can only assume.
Which is very ill-informed.
Sexual tension?
I think it's because she's such a temptress. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's afraid that me and Sandy will hook up.
Hook up.
She doesn't want her husband to stray.
Right. The promise and the desire for infidelity would be too strong.
Yeah. What do they say? The sweeter the berry?
Yes. That's a raw raisin.
That is some very sweet juice.
I know. It's very, very unfortunate. She doesn't understand that my wife is literally the biggest fan she has.
I had heard you say that, but then I heard that your wife is the reason that Sandy hasn't been on the show.
Her dream is to be on the show with Sandy.
Well, I heard she won't let Sandy on.
No, it's very, very false.
Okay, well, that's why I heard.
She loves Sandy Kane.
Sandy hasn't said much that would disrupt her credibility.
I know. I understand.
I miss them, and Jim got married to a tranny and kept me off the show. So, I mean, I didn't like how they did it to me. It hurt.
Have you ever had...
What are you talking about? Did what?
I don't know what she means.
What are you saying?
Idea what she's talking.
What the hell? There is no Sandy
There's no
Kane
banning of
ban.
Sandy Kane.
It didn't happen.
She didn't like how they did it.
What'd we do? What'd we do?
What, are you going to tell your wife? That
I am. Like,
Sandy Kane
we have to lift the ban.
is not only aware of you, but is of the.
She thinks you kept her off the show.
That you've banned her, and she's upset at what we've done to her. I hope she knows I didn't do it. This was whatever this thing is that we're about to find out.
Yes.
This is a Jim and Jim's wife thing.
Yeah, my evil bitch tranny wife.
That's
did
right.
It to her. Yeah.
That's right. If I could throw you under the bus.
Sure.
I fought against this, but I was outvoted by you and your evil wife.
That's right.
Yes.
Look at this poor woman.
I can't believe what you did to her, Jim.
Unbelievable.
Maybe we should get them together to clear this up.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole Norton household is rallied against Sandy Kane. It's disgusting.
Terrible.
It's disgusting, honestly.
Probably because she's anti-Trump.
Yeah.
It probably is that, honestly.
Me on the show. So, I mean, I didn't like how they did it to me. It hurt.
Have you ever had an erotic thought about Sam?
Okay, going back to the...
No, but now I will.
Oh!
If that'll get me on the show. No,
Does she want... Travis, has she reached out about being on the show?
I mean, she emails me almost every day. But
Okay,
like,
so that's...
Oh, let's have her on.
Well, I mean, I'm happy to have her on.
It's usually just like photos of flyers and old pictures and stuff.
Let's bring her back
There's
in.
never any subject matter to the email.
Let's make amends.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're telling me the ban is lifted, I'll book her.
Right. Now, were you replying to any of these emails?
I never replied.
Letting her know that she's banned?
Well, maybe that's why.
Emails me.
This is Travis's fault.
Yeah, you never
This has been going on for years.
But you never clarified to her that she's not banned, so she's blaming me.
She never asked me if she was banned.
Well,
yeah, there was just daily emails with pictures of flyers.
But you should get back to her every day.
That our photos are on that she hasn't licensed.
And that Jim's got to take the heat for this?
I
They're just
know.
like-
I think Jim did it.
YouTube links to her documentary trailer that's just littered with copyrighted material.
Did she license it?
I'm sure she got permissions and whitelisted.
Yeah, maybe it's fair use.
All right, look, if the ban is over.
Because of Jim and his wife?
Because of Jim and his wife.
Well, we'll see what she has to
You
say.
changed when you got married.
I know I did. Nikki's like, I don't want her on the show.
I don't want her on this show. She's a temptress.
She knows what will happen.
It's disgusting behavior.
You'll run off with her.
She knows I'm an ass eater.
If that'll get me on the show. Why? No, he's a beautiful man. He's a
Beautiful man.
I don't have admiration for him. Jim likes dick, so.
She doesn't like you anymore. She likes me now.
Well, she's saying that she knows that we can't fuck.
Because you like dicks.
Yeah, she's like, well, I guess
likes-
Sam is what's left over.
That's right. That's right. I'm a beautiful man and Jim likes dicks. We do need to have her up.
We sure do.
Clarify some things.
I'd like to meet her.
Yeah.
In fact, Jim, if you're watching, tune in my song "I Love Dick," dedicated to you.
Can we get a little a preview?
You're gonna give me a tip for this or what?
I may have a couple shekels on me. Let's.
I hope you paid her, Mike. Of course. Good.
They never gave me money.
Never.
Even Opie and Anthony, I made some money from. 2 titties, $2.
Here you go, Sandy. Now let's
2 titties, $2.
let's hear a little bit of.
Mike, you can expense that.
I'll send it to McClure post haste.
We love you on Jimmy Sam Show, one of my favorite shows.
Guys, let me know when Sandy's coming in.
So what's wrong?
I'd love to meet her.
The one that you wrote for Jim.
I love Jim.
Jim, this is your song.
I know.
And you can tell everybody.
Interviewed by Jimmy Kimmel Live, and I put this
Is that her
song
real
on
hair?
here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it now.
Her hat fell off.
Sirius XM. I love you, Sirius XM. And we're here at fabulous Times Square.
It's been
All the
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Fucking Neil Diamond clothes, Sandy Kane's here. Okay, a little attitude.
Oh, way out of tune.
Yeah.
Jim Morton and Sam Roberts.
Sexy boots she's got on.
Speaker. I love dick, I love dick, sweeter than ice cream on
A little louder, Sandy.
a little, one more
A
time.
little louder. We can't
Sounds
hear
like
you.
a
It's such a
kid
beautiful
playing
voice, but you're not projecting.
Yeah.
Oh, I love dick, I cake, sweeter than ice cream on a stick. I love cake. Here's the ice cream I love to lick. We love Jim Norton and Sam Roberts too.
Nice.
We're on Sirius XM satellite. Sirius XM, we love you, me and Dick. Ooh, we love Dick and I love Dick. Sweeter than ice cream on a stick. We're here with Mike here with in Times Square. With
lovely hands.
Shows. I'm so excited to be on wherever Sirius is. I'm a big fan of Sirius. I'm every day I listen, and not to Sam and Jim lately, but
Why?
I love Sam.
Well, probably because of the band.
Yeah.
And ice cream on a fucking stick.
She's changed the tone of it.
She has.
Well, sometimes you can't hit those high notes when you get older.
Maybe not, yeah.
She wrote the
No
song when she was
hand.
older. Well, those are just the built-in guitar picks.
And you were afraid the video was too long.
Yeah, I'm desperate for more.
We need to bring her back in. We need to straighten this whole mess out.
Yeah, apparently there was a miscommunication.
A miscommunication.
Yeah.
She doesn't like the way we did it.
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah, that could have been that would have been a good follow-up. What did we do?
Yeah, what exactly did we do that hurt?
What did we do? But we'll save it.
There were a lot of different roads we could have gone down.
100%. It weaved. It weaved.
it did.
No, you did a very impressive job of journalism. It was good stuff.
That's what we do here.
Yep. Yep. It's very, very important.
News watch never stops.
That's right. That's right.
Copyright Mike Montone.
The News Watch never stops. 10-10 wins. Mike Montone. Should we take a break?
Yeah, let's make arrangements.
To get Sandy in here?
Yeah. Let's get her in. Talk it. Let's hash it out.
What if, Jordan, you're on the rocks with your girlfriend right now? Things aren't going well?
No, it's going great, actually.
Pretty poorly?
What's going on? What's the matter?
Nothing.
He's a wandering
We're going
eye.
to see Minions. You know, she gave me a butter beat off. It's been great.
A what?
A butter beat off.
Yeah.
Is it when you got pop?
You put the hole in the bottom of the bucket. Yeah.
Whoa.
A butter beat off.
Kevin Hart coined the term. I can't, take.
Took your penis out of the kids' movie?
Bro, you get arrested for that stuff. That's worse than Pee-wee. That's disgusting.
Hey, you got those little sharp things from the popcorn in your fucking dick.
Yeah, did you empty the popcorn or the popcorn was so in?
No, popcorn was in there.
Ew. You got butter in your urethra?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a piece of that little thing in the hole.
Yeah. No, it's going great with her. But anyways, if things were on the rocks, what would you propose would happen?
Maybe we set you and Sandy Kane up.
Why not?
Love connection.
Yeah, you like 69, don't you?
You think your girlfriend would be open for like an open relationship with
Yeah,
someone?
or threesome.
My girlfriend does like girls as well, so I think a threesome could be arranged with Sandy Kane.
Hot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Good.
That could be hot.
Yeah, get her down.
Sandy Kane will probably straighten her right up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could be good. Maybe when Sandy Kane comes in, we let her know.
Yeah.
That Jordan is involved in a relationship with somebody who, is
open to
is
it.
open, and that maybe there is a sort of throuple scenario.
A sensual encounter.
It could be a sensual encounter.
Sensual leanings.
Right. I mean, the kids these days, they're very open.
Yeah.
And that
Very fluid.
Yeah.
Very fluid.
Fucking pan.
Yeah. And I think Sandy Kane could be down with that.
Yeah.
Let's set it up.
A lot of fluids going down there, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes. Fluid.
Butter beat off.
What, you never got a BBO?
No, I haven't gotten those.
Nope.
BBOs. I'm usually too focused on the film.
Huh.
Yeah.
And jerked off in Minions. Is that what they sound like? I've never seen it.
You'd love it.
Sam, can you imagine taking your kids to see Minions and
was
Jordan is next to you getting a buttered beat off?
I tell you what, I'm gonna take my kids to see those Minions, and if Jordan is sitting in that movie theater, I'm gonna be like Grandpa Simpson at a whorehouse. Yeah, just hat on the coat rack, spin around, hat off the coat rack, and we are leaving.
Jordan, are you familiar with the adult performer who refers to himself as the Minion?
Who's that? No, I haven't seen the Minion.
Travis, pull up the Minion.
Let's see him.
All right.
I have never heard of that either. Travis, have you heard of that?
No.
No.
I'll put in porn star because I'm sure the Minion is just gonna.
The Minion XXX.
Why did you click on the IMDb?
I thought maybe you would have a photo
It's
there.
my favorite place to get porn.
Yep, that's the Minion.
This.
What?
Oh, nice.
This is the Minion.
Oh.
Mike, what are you doing?
Like Justin Stengel.
I'm educating the intern in accordance with my responsibilities.
Are you saying that between takes, the Minion is writing top 10 lists? Yeah. Well, I guess we know what the Stengel Brothers' next Christmas card's going to be.
Let's tinkle.
Let's tinkle. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Stay there.
Bennington, Facts and Talk, and anytime on the SiriusXM app.
What would you say?
Advertise on SiriusXM. You can amplify and optimize your campaigns while growing ROI, sales lift, foot traffic, and conversions among targeted, passionate, and engaged audiences. Hey, if you're listening now, so are your customers. Get closer to what moves them. Learn more about how advertising on SiriusXM can benefit your business. Dial pound 250 on your mobile phone and say SiriusXM Advertising for more information.
The networks you love, like A&E, MTV, Discovery, Lifetime, Hallmark Channel, and so much more. Featuring current seasons of all the best drama, true crime, reality, and family-friendly shows you can't afford to miss. And with up to 3 streams at once, you'll never have to fight about what to watch. Get started today and unlock our library of over 75,000 movies and shows, and save all your favorites with the unlimited DVR so you can rewatch them anytime, anywhere for up to a year. Philo now includes access to AMC Plus. You can discover your next obsession from its collection of hit originals like Mad Men, The Walking Dead, Killing Eve, Orphan Black, and tons of blockbuster movies. There are no contracts, no commitments, and no hassles. For just $28 a month, Philo's a better way to watch TV. So what are you waiting for? Visit philo.tv and sign up today to start your 7-day free trial. That's philo.tv.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Everybody's on social media. Part of the problem with that is you see everyone else living this great life. You compare your insides to their outside, and you start feeling like, my life is not good. Comparison is the thief of joy, and it's easy to envy other people's lives. It might look like they have it all together on their Instagram, but they probably don't. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your best life. I've gone to therapy on and off for years, and it's always helpful. It's not a quick fix. It doesn't cure you. It just shows you your own patterns. It teaches you how to ask questions of yourself and how to catch yourself doing things that are either envious or otherwise going to make you unhappy. If you're thinking of starting, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. Switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's TEFFT today, and you get 10% off your first month. Better, HELP.com/TEFFT.
Attention drivers, XPO is launching a new over-the-road operation designed exclusively for team drivers. You'll run dedicated routes between XPO facilities in brand new sleeper trucks with in-house no-touch freight. A typical work week is 5 days on the road followed by 2 days of well-deserved home time. XPO team drivers receive full health.
Open Championship from Royal Troon on Open Radio, Channel 92 in the car, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Saturday is Baseball Night in America on Fox.
What a catch!
The brightest stars.
There we go!
And the biggest games take center stage.
Oh, baby!
This week, Rafael Devers leads the Red Sox against Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers.
Monster shot!
Or Corbin Carroll and the Diamondbacks take on Cody Bellinger and the Cubs.
Wow!
It's Baseball Night in America, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Benjamin Franklin said, "Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise." Nice thought, but for many people, sleep doesn't come easy, which is why more and more people have discovered the importance of a bedtime routine to help prepare for sleep. Things like reading, taking a warm bath, And turning off all screens an hour before bedtime is crucial, as their blue light can suppress melatonin production and alter the circadian rhythm. Now, I may sound like a parent trying to give you advice, but this is just what I do every single day. It also helps to have an incredible luxury mattress. Sattva luxury mattresses are handcrafted to gently lull you to sleep. And because they're sold online, they cost a fraction of the price of retail. If you want to sleep better, make sure the bed is a Sattva. And right now, save $200 on $1,000 or more at sattva.com/TEFFT. That's SAATVA.com/TEFFT.
Philo's got a world of entertainment for you to explore with just one subscription. Sign up today and start watching all the networks you love, like A&E, MTV, Discovery, VH1, TLC, Lifetime, Hallmark Channel, and so much more. Featuring current seasons of all the best drama, true crime, reality, and family-friendly shows you can't afford to miss. And with up to 3 streams at once, you'll never have to fight about what to watch. Get started today and unlock our library of over 75,000 movies and shows, and save all your favorites with the unlimited DVR, so you can rewatch them anytime, anywhere, for up to a year. Philo now includes access to AMC Plus. You can discover your next obsession from its collection of hit originals like Mad Men, The Walking Dead, Killing Eve, Orphan Black, and tons of blockbuster movies. There are no contracts, no commitments, and no hassles. For just $28 a month, Philo's a better way to watch TV. So what are you waiting for? Visit philo.tv and sign up today to start your 7-day free trial. That's philo.tv.
Hey, have you had a high five moment today? High Five Casino is a social casino where you can win real cash prizes from a giant selection of the hottest games. It's always free to play, with hundreds of exclusive games and all the top game providers. Live dealer play, community leaderboards, plus free coins every 4 hours and new games every week. Give yourself a high five moment. Only at highfivecasino.com. High Five Casino is a social casino. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. Must be 21 years or older. Terms and conditions apply.
Men of pride. Men of honor. Men of power. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts are back.
Welcome back.
Ain't no surprise.
Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Pour me a drink.
You see Morning Joe coming back all fired up?
I heard they were a little pissed off. I actually don't blame him.
It sounds like there was some real fuckery, because in their thing, they went on the air on Tuesday, because remember we were talking about it, they weren't on the air on Monday.
Right, the day it happened, or the day after.
The day, yeah, the day everyone was reporting about it, because there were rumors. The rumor was that MSNBC wasn't sure what they would say, what the panel would say. They didn't want any controversial statements.
How about the rest of their fucking shitty network says whatever they want? What do they care what he says?
I don't know. Well, that's what they said. They said, we were told that NBC as a full-on network was just going to take a breaking news approach to the entire day on Monday. And it was going to go across all platforms, meaning, yeah, they wouldn't be on, but all day MSNBC would be in breaking news mode, and it will go across all NBC networks, meaning no Today Show, no like Channel 4 in New York.
Oh, they made it look like regular programming was being suspended too?
Everything, right? So it's like, no. We're not going to have you on. We're not going to have the Today Show on. We're not going to have this show on. We're not going to have that show on. CNBC won't be on. You know, all of our stuff would just air breaking news. And then it seems like, as it turned out, the only show that was off the air was Morning Joe.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it is a funny bit. You know what I mean?
What were they worried about?
It's like if you're sitting at home and you're the Joes, you know, the Morning Joes, Mika and Joe, and you're just like flipping through the channels going, what the fuck? Everybody's on except us.
It's got to be, especially since they realized it as the day went on that, wait,
what?
They told no one else is off? Why are we home?
It's funny. It is kind of funny. So they got back on the air. They were all fired up.
I can't say I blame them.
They said, no, sir, that was not cool at all.
Not cool.
She's sexy. Mika's sexy.
You like Mika's energy.
Mika's sexy.
Right. She doesn't take any guff.
No.
And you like that.
A brief to our friends and viewers that watch us every day.
and talk about
Willie
what
Geist.
happened yesterday.
Yeah, hit pause for a second. Willie Geist is like, I don't want this smoke. Do not put it in a double box. Don't make it the three of us. I don't want this smoke.
Are they all in front of green screens? Obviously they are, but is he too?
I don't think they're in front of a green screen. I think they're in front of a traditional screen. I think it's a video screen behind it.
Oh, but it is a screen.
It's
yeah,
a screen.
Yeah.
I don't know if he is or not. Sometimes they do things with lighting now that actually makes it look more like a screen than real life.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he is. I think they're in front of a video wall. Not a green
maybe.
screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they just broadcasted in front of the White House.
Just every day.
With that little rug in the back, whatever the fuck it was, that a couch?
Yeah.
And Willie Geist is like, please don't bring me in for the controversial stuff. I just want to read the
We were
news.
told in no uncertain terms on Sunday evening that there was going to be one news feed across all NBC News channels yesterday. The Today Show would be Lester Holt, other people that you worked with on Sunday, and that was going to be one news feed across all.
See Willie going like, he's like,
I don't want to be involved.
yeah, you guys just take this. Yeah. Like, I'll nod. I don't even want, like, you guys got it. You don't need to make this the three of us.
Yeah.
No, Willie, we're going to lump you in for this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Joe, whatever you think. I mean, you know,
He's just trying to wait in the cut.
It's all.
And he's going to be the next guy.
He's in a good spot. He knows that it's going to hit when he's like 50.
When Lester's done.
Right.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
He doesn't need Joe going, Willie, the Jews, comment.
Yeah, let's put this. This is how they got Biden. They were saying in that debate, one of the real ways they got Biden was that goddamn split screen. If they hadn't shown him looking confused every time Trump was talking, it wouldn't have been half as bad. And now they got poor Willie in the double box.
Yeah,
trying to be like, this isn't for me, guys.
NBC News channels that we were going to stay as a network in breaking news mode throughout all day yesterday. That did not happen. We don't know why that didn't happen, or team was not given a good answer as to why that didn't happen, but it didn't happen. We were also told it was going to happen throughout the day. And I guess after there was such a strong blowback about yesterday morning, I guess they changed their plans. And so those plans changed as well. So it didn't. We've talked about it off the air. We'll talk about it on the air because we talk about everything on the air. We were very surprised.
We talk about everything. We're just a couple of shock jocks here on MSNBC.
They do it like a radio show, I've noticed.
Yeah.
More like, and then anchors.
Well, we talk about everything. Hey, man, we're just saying what you're all thinking.
Yeah. Willie has said nothing so far.
Willie doesn't want anything to do with this. He's like, this is your smoke. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Disappointed, and if we had known that there wasn't going to be the one news feed from NBC News across all NBC News channels.
Pause that for a second.
Yeah.
What? Oh. Okay.
Go ahead. Can you play?
Across all NBC News channels. Willie, we obviously would have been in yesterday morning.
Yeah, I was here up early on Sunday morning with NBC's coverage. Savannah and I led the coverage on Sunday in the immediate aftermath, talking to eyewitnesses, talking to officials about what happened. Obviously suited up and ready to go for yesterday morning on a big morning, and we're told that something else was going to be broadcast. So we are here today, going through a lot, catching up a little bit, but we want to be here for our audience, and we know you trust us, and we have ultimate respect for you guys. So we are here today. I wish we'd been here yesterday.
You see how he's talking? He's like, and let's went ahead and put a bow on this for you guys.
Yeah.
Let's
we trust you. You trust us.
You trust us.
And now we're here.
And now we're here. Topic number 2.
Let's see what Mika has to say. Firebrand Mika.
She is a bit of a firebrand.
Yeah, we all wish we would have been here yesterday.
Did he cut her off?
We're still, or we like to.
She's had
we'd like
enough
to
of
figure
his
out exactly why
interruptions.
there wasn't that one news feed.
And I think the reason why is this show began and continues 17 years later on being the place where you can go to have the hard conversations
Shut up.
in a civil way. And so it seemed like now more than ever is a time that we would like to be on. And I think our viewers agree with that. So we continue. We are 5 minutes past the top of the hour.
No, and let me just say, next time we're told there's going to be a news feed replacing us, we will be in our chairs.
We'll be sitting here.
Yeah, and the news feed will be us, or they can get somebody
still be
else
sitting here.
to host the show.
Good for you know what? As much as he is a pompous ass, I do respect the fact that he's like, fuck you guys. Like that's
Of course, I mean,
they're
so-
the only things. I mean, like the rest of they have a couple of big stars in the network. Joy Reid, as much as I hate her guts, is very well known and does well.
They're the biggest, though. I mean,
I don't know if they're bigger than Rachel Maddow.
But Rachel Maddow doesn't even do the show 5 days a week.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're the biggest regular.
Yeah. Joy
show.
Reid gets probably as much press as they do, though, but for because everybody hates
different
her.
reasons.
She's just shit.
Yeah, they're the biggest 5-day-a-week show for sure. Rachel Maddow's the biggest star for sure.
Agree.
I mean, yeah, I'd be furious. I was sitting at home, and McClure was like,
"Hey guys, just so you know, we're gonna do a news feed tomorrow morning, so you don't even need to come in. Go ahead and take the day off. It's gonna be platform wide tomorrow."
Hey guys, tomorrow we're gonna do the news feed with a bonfire in the morning.
That would have been great.
Jordan sneezed on your McClure thing. So sorry. He's a fucking asshole. He's crinkling the bag during the fucking clips.
Did you write into the mic? Sneezed into the mic?
Yes, he did. You go like in the middle of your McClure thing, you just hear.
Do we have? I'd love to hear that. Can we have that tomorrow?
It was so fucking annoying.
Oh.
Yeah, can you get that for tomorrow, Travis?
Ruined it.
Really ruined the whole
He
thing.
ruined it, right?
He ruined it.
Because you had your headphones on.
I was so excited. I was like, here we go. This is going to be hysterical. And then...
guys, could you...
Anybody have a Kleenex?
Second bag of chips.
This guy's all ego ever since his Dunkin' Donuts video went over.
I know. He's changed.
Yes. But I would be. I'd be furious. I'd be like sitting there like scrolling through the dial. I'm like, wait a minute. The other serious shows are on during the morning. The Mashup's on.
Yeah.
Howard's on. Maybe it's just for our channel. They're taking our channel off.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the bonfire.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Bob and Jay are going to cover the news.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a news feed.
Yeah. They're going to be on all day.
You guys are all set.
You guys relax. Take the day.
Okay, I guess.
Platform wide. Platform.
Yeah.
Whole platform.
Yeah, whole platform.
Mad Dog's on.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, not that part of the platform.
But also, it is, from the other side of the coin, it is a funny thing to do to a show.
Yes.
To be like, every show's off, and then they go home and it's only your show.
Yep.
And they're like, what? Poor Willie's over there like, can we just talk about the news?
Yeah.
I also enjoy when they're like, hey, man, we talk about everything on this show. And the first thing they talk about is, it's 55 past the hour. Oh, wow, you really do. You cover it all, huh? Time, temperature. No, you run the gamut. Wah, wah. And when was the last time anybody said, hey, why do you go, you listen to Morning Joe? Yeah, every day. Why? Well, it's tough conversations.
But I prefer them to be had in a civil manner.
In a civil manner, yeah. Oh, okay.
What tough conversations do they have?
Conversations?
They're the conversations everybody fucking has.
Wait, but these are a little tougher, a little more civil.
Well, I listen because you never know what they're going to say next.
If they don't like them, why are they listening?
Answer most commonly given?
I want to hear what Mika will say next. And you're right, Mika's sick of Joe interrupting her.
Oh, she's had enough of his "I'll be the captain of the ship" energy.
There's something.
You think they have quiet car rides home?
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's probably a big sub, and she probably fucking strap on him.
Why do you always go there with Mika and Joe?
He's probably right.
Well, thank you very much.
I mean, look at her.
No,
she's sexy.
Look at
man.
him.
She's a handsome woman.
She's a handsome, sturdy woman.
Do you think that
she'd give you quite a rod ring in your backside?
She sucks.
Do you
don't
think
like
that,
her?
No, I don't.
He sucks worse than her.
They both suck.
Do you think Joe Scarborough has ever pretended not to overhear a conversation, and it's Mika on the phone with some executive saying, "I don't even understand why we call it Morning Joe. It's not why people are watching." And he just pretends he didn't hear it.
Well, this was a fun one.
It was a very fun one today. Don't forget to check out Jim at the Fat Black Pussycat tonight. Yeah. Today is also the last day for the new Not Sam Wrestling merch. If you're interested at all in some great high-quality garments that are being sold at paper-thin margins, go to notsam.com and you can click on the store link, Also have tickets up there for the Cleveland show, which is on August 1st, a live Not Sam Wrestling podcast, which I was having some conversations about the guests yesterday. And it is going to be a real humdinger, if I do say so.
Yeah, what time are we leaving in the afternoon or the morning?
I'll probably be driving, so I'll probably leave in the morning. I'll
fly.
I'll meet you there.